Hello there. Well, welcome to another stream of the Saturday Squad. Everyone's just about ready to rock and roll. Last time they were up to some shenanigans, so we'll bring everyone in and we can make a start.
It's 11, quarter after 11.
So last week everything was going a bit mental for you guys. It all went a bit awry in that inn. Things were a bit different, you know, collecting drugs and, you know, trying your hand at subterfuge and, you know, some of it was successful, others not so much.
I hope you guys took great care of Varathan while I was away.
I think he just drank the whole time.
He literally just sat at a table and drank.
Good lad.
Yeah, he wasn't one for getting involved. So yeah, you'd just left the inn after stealing stuff from the safe. You'd stolen a ledger, some drugs, and a pouch of gold, and you just made it your way back to the second tackle nice and safely. And that's where we left it.
Oh, I have notes. Hold on. I have notes.
What, you guys got a ledger, some drugs, and some gold?
Yes, we have 3 pouches. We have not opened the pouches yet. We have 1 pouch of gold, and we have the ledger, and I am very upset about the death of the Daves.
The who?
The
The 2 guys that she wanted to ride.
No, I thought they were very sweet little boys, and I'm sad that they're
You
gone.
wanted to take them back to your hovel. Hobbit hole.
There was
Did
Dave, and
try
not
and get spit
Dave.
roasted and end up killing them?
Get in the Shire, bitch.
I got the shit kicked out of me.
Nobody seems to care about
Well,
not
no,
the
yeah.
end.
Poor
innit?
By a
woman.
large orc lady.
Yes. She pummeled my face, I licked her face, it all got weird.
She grabbed his
That's your
tongue.
tongue.
Yeah, it's
It was very kinky.
never going to be the same again. It doesn't have that
I was
snap
knitting
back
with the
anymore.
whips and chains.
Well.
Should we hand this shit in?
The
Just go
Do you guys
pieces?
want to look and see what's in the pouches?
Ugh.
Yeah,
Okay, so which pouch are you opening first?
the best
Uh,
one.
One of the 3.
The smelly
Yeah.
one.
Can we investigate the 3 pouches?
Well, the 3 pouches, they all feel about £1 in weight. When you open it, there's like a purple dust that smells almost like sweaty feet and slightly of going off meat.
Ugh.
It's very pungent and hits you when you smell it.
Yeah, I'm handing this over to one. You guys, take it. Take the drugs. Take
Yeah,
it.
I'll take it and I'll go to the kitchen.
Was it like
You
skooma? or
go. Ugh.
Okay,
Skooma.
you're just taking the one over. You've only opened the one.
You've only opened
open
one.
the other 2 and find out what's in them.
Okay, I'm gonna hand them over to you guys to open up because it is disgusting, and I'm little, and if something goes wrong, I will just be obliterated. So here, take. I will get high from the scent. Whoever is the strongest should take them.
There you open the other 2 bags and it's more of the purple crystal, like the powder.
Can I do a check to see if I know what it is?
You sure can? Do a nature check.
Nature check.
Is that where he gets a flick knife and stabs it in and like has a little sniff?
Just by looking at
Rubs
it,
it on his gums.
A little bump.
Rub it on
Just a
his.
little bump.
just by looking at it, you're not sure, but you can always try and give it a little bump if you want.
Yeah, can I do like a little key? Just to do a key of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you snort it, it kind of burns on the way down.
Look at him touching his nose.
It doesn't feel that pleasant, but then you're getting more accustomed to it, and it does seem to be quite pleasurable. If you can do a Constitution save, please.
I'm now addicted to drugs.
Now,
Yeah,
He got
fucking
me
me.
high.
No, it doesn't
I'm
seem to be
fucking-
having much
This
of an
is-
effect on you.
This ain't Barathan's fucking first rodeo.
No, you don't really feel much different. You got a bit of a pain in your nose and down the back of your throat, but other than that, you don't seem to be suffering any effects.
We got diesel nose already.
Sound like a Saturday.
So, what we got? So we got 3 packs of that. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Jeff just wanted 1. He wanted £1. So, Zin here. We've got 2 extra bags.
He said he'd take as much as we had.
It takes as
Yeah,
much
we
as he
could,
could
might as
get.
well sell it all
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
Double the
Get it
price.
out of our
100 gold
hand.
pieces per pound.
Can we take a look and see how much gold is in the fourth pouch?
Yeah, you sure can. So as you open the pouch full of gold, there's 170 gold coins in it.
Ooh. Should we split it up?
Yeah.
Somebody do
So
the
that's
math.
what, like 28 each?
I still think we should do it on weight.
Yeah.
Now I have
I got
expressed
28
my
gold for a
concerns
pound of
about
coke.
this. Well, no,
No.
we're not selling
That's
it.
not
That's just what
a
we
bag,
randomly
It's just the
have.
gold bag.
Oh, that was
Oh,
just some
it's
gold you
28
stole
each.
from the safe.
You know, if you were here, Joe, God.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I was on holiday.
Alright.
That's
Like
20
money.
each.
There you go. Give me
28.33 recurring each.
Do we type that?
Yeah.
The chef comes out
How
of the
much?
kitchen. You can see his eyes are wide. He can see the pouches you've got in your hand. He's like, "Is that it? Quick in the kitchen! People are looking." And he saunters off into the kitchen.
I need to get.
Oh,
into
let's
this.
follow.
I'm in the kitchen and I can't select myself.
This is when I find out that it was actually just like some kind of bleach.
Hold on, let me get out and get back to
Some
you.
fucking key of bleach.
Well, you took it okay.
Is this what you wanted, mate?
Well, I think, can we try and give him just 2 of the bags and keep 1, because that might help us with the other mission. Just if we the fist that are dealing drugs, I don't know, it might help.
We want to tell the fist we're dealing drugs?
We found drugs in the other
Such a
pub.
narc, Ollie.
No. So we have to try and bring down the toothy goose, and if we say they've been dealing drugs, that might help.
I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah, we can also just
It
give them a
has
small
no
sample.
staff.
You don't need
We
to have a
already,
whole
but
pound of it.
we don't forget we totally drugged both vats. So we put like some type of like food poisoning drug in there, and we
was
put just random
laxative.
It was blood piss.
laxative
The stuff
and
behind
the
bar.
blood piss. Yes, exactly.
I missed a lot.
Yeah.
My cocktail behind
It
the
took
bar
us
was
like
blood
45 minutes to hatch a plan, and we did not execute well.
The plan is, guys, we sneak in like 20 minutes later, just pouring drugs and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
this will fucking work. No one will come here ever again.
It was like the S&M version of an Ocean's 11 movie.
It was dope.
I bet
Everything
that
worked
played well
out
popular
just
now
fine.
to the fucking massive sex orgy that took place.
You missed out.
Alright, let's keep a bag then for evidence.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay.
keeping 1 for evidence. Chef's like, "Oh, that's a lot of Drunai. That'll last me a good amount of time. As promised, that'll be 210 gold for you." He hands the gold over.
You got a problem, chef.
That's 35 gold
It's
each.
like,
Okay.
oh, I pressed initiative.
55.
He's like,
So it's like,
"I don't have a problem. What are you on
Who the
about?"
fuck you fighting?
You're starting a fight, Breffin.
press the wrong button. Or
How much gold is it?
85 each.
35 each.
He's like, "I don't know what you think this is, but it's just a nice seasoning for meat. Just illegal in this part of the country."
I'm just messing with your chef.
Take your
I
gold.
can't really,
No
I can't
problem.
really
But
judge.
not in this state.
I never said it was drugs. What do you take me for?
Drug
Jesus
it.
Christ!
it turns out to be something dodgy. I was
It's
going to
bleeding
stab you in
powder.
the dick. Be fine.
It's just
Wait, so Raffin just snorted meat?
well, it's like a seasoning. Yeah, you put it with meat and it makes it
God.
taste a lot better. It doesn't smell nice. It's the seasoning, but when you add it into a pie or something, it's amazing.
It's like a nutritional yeast.
It's just outlawed in this part of the country. I don't.
I
I hope none of you took any of it in its raw form. It's generally not well for you. It can make your stomach rather upset and give you a nasty bout of the old diarrhea.
Right.
As
Right.
long as
Change
none
to a
of you
wolf
were
now, I
stupid
guess.
enough, to take it thinking it was drugs, you'll all be fine. Well, yeah. Thanks a lot. If you ever come across any more, I'll take it off your hands. That's why my meat pies are so damn good.
Okay.
Well, Brad's going to
noted.
shit himself in about 10 minutes.
Why the fuck do we need it as evidence then?
If it is illegal, the fists are friends with the local militia. They could still, if it's illegal, then it's still being dealt out
Yeah, but
of
we've
their
also
pub.
we now have
at
the
the big
illegal
brain
stuff. We
on-
can't just like show up and be like, we found this there. By the way, it's legal. They'll be like, we got no proof.
Yeah, we got their ledger.
Why is it
Yeah, we
illegal?
do have the ledger. Can we? Oh, let's go.
Well,
let's
we've
leave
got
Chef
the
and go
ledger.
investigate.
It hasn't been FDA approved.
Ah, right. That is good.
The Fandolin Food and
The
Drug
Fairy Drug
Administration.
Alliance.
Food and Drug Alliance.
All right, I think that we should go check out this ledger away from the chef.
All right.
Okay,
To the
so
woman.
are you checking it out, or are you just going to go hand it in?
We want to check it out.
Yeah.
If there's any G stuff going on in it.
Okay, it is quite a thick tome. It will take you quite a few hours to sit down and fully read it. Just as you're skimming through, though, you can see it's mainly just like business transactions, like hiring members of staff, where you're getting your supplies from, how much they get, how much they're paying for them, and that kind of thing. It's just like purely their books on how well their inn's doing.
Maybe just hand it over then.
Wait, look
All
for a
right.
name. Was the car
I don't want to
styles?
read all this.
Car
Cards.
styles?
Get some lemon and a hairdryer. Make sure there's no invisible text on it.
This is why I just sit at the bar.
Haku, you'll have to do an investigation check if you want to check to see if them names are in there.
Was I can't remember the name now.
They were called the Karstarks. You were close.
I was so close.
Like in Game of Thrones.
Just
You
like
say
in Game of
investigation?
Thrones. Yeah.
Oh, that's where the kneeling comes from.
Oh, can someone who can read please look? My eyes are on the side of my head.
Yeah, you don't. In the brief time you've spent with the ledger, you don't seem to notice any mention of the Karstarks. Baratheon finds mention of them, but it's only the fact that they rented a room for a week.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Do with this
Okay.
bag what we will.
Their days would have they paid up until 2 days hence. Like, so you
They're
got
still
them
there.
towards the end of the week when the hustle kicked off and they like got escorted out by one of the guards.
Stop doing the chef's secret sauce.
he loves the secret.
It's for cooking. I love it.
I can't stop.
I'm addicted
Gonna
now.
roll the bones.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Okay, so are we just gonna hand this over then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll let her
Yeah,
know
hand it
that
over.
we dosed everything and
Yeah.
stole
It's
their.
been a bit of a scuffle.
She goes, well, we'll just have to see. Time will tell how how stealthy and deceitful we were, and whether anything leads back to the inn. As I said, there's up to 1,000 gold up for grabs, depending on how well you've done. But the final assessment will be down to the fifth. They will be returning shortly, and they'll decide whether you've harmed or helped the business. So for now, we can give you 200 gold as a fair token. But obviously, you can get a lot more if you've done well. No, total.
No.
You say, 'cause that will be over the actual full price of the contract if I give you 200 each.
Well,
Did you
hopefully their food will start making everybody ill.
did you find anything else exciting while you were there?
I got a cat. It's called.
That's wonderful for you, but I was meaning more, to do with the contract.
Let's
Well,
tell them about the food shit.
Dealing
the
to
illegal
spy?
spices. The naughty spices.
What do you
They
know
have
about
Brunei.
Brunei?
Oh, yeah, it's a cooking spice. Everyone knows that. It's
But
just,
it's illegal.
yeah, because it's ground from exotic creatures.
How
What
exotic.
exotic creatures?
The way down south in the desert, they're called ankegs.
Oh.
They're quite a vicious creature, but due to this spice, their numbers are getting quite thin now. Although they're horrible, vindictive creatures that kill people on sight, some people like to preserve the species, so
So just like us.
they've been hunted to extinction. That's why it's illegal. It doesn't do anything, it just makes meat taste wonderful.
Let's go sell this to the chef then.
And burns your nose.
Yeah. My stomach don't feel so good.
Did you find any other information that we can use in regards to how they were doing well and stuff?
They had
Oh,
the
yeah.
Karstark staying there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're quite notable lords and ladies. Yeah, they tend to frequent high quality establishments. So if they're there, you know, they must have been doing something right. Just to unless you've taken
Thing to be
something,
aware
we'll
of.
never know how they were doing it
Maybe-
really.
Do I still have
you
the
guys
ledger? Or did
invest in
someone
some
else
better
take it?
wine?
Selling wine. I
Mm,
suppose we
they-
could
they-
Who has
always
the ledger?
pretty wine.
Because he
Always-
was reading it.
always looking to getting into some wine. I suppose that may help. We'll need to find someone who sells said wine.
Somebody. Was it
Hand
not?
over the ledger.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, you got the
Search for wine merchants.
She kind of just flicks through the ledger and she's like, "Oh, this is wonderful information. I can give you 300 gold for this straight away."
Each?
No.
No.
One day it's gonna work.
She's like, "Yes, one day it may be each, but today is not that day, I'm afraid."
How much was it? Sorry?
300 each. No, I mean 60 each. 50 each. So it's 500 divided by 6 then?
300. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in total, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. 83.33333333333.
Pairing of thoughts.
I'll take 82.
Ah, I've pressed the wrong button. I've broken everything.
Oh no.
Oh,
You're
you
not
get
putting
another
back
ale.
to exile now, Mo.
I know. I totally pressed the wrong button. I'm pro streamer, mate. What can I say?
You are doing such a good job.
I try
Damn
my
it.
best.
She's using the voice again.
He is using the
I don't know what
voice
you're
again.
talking
doing it.
about.
She's
This is
doing
a
it!
totally genuine and normal voice.
You are doing it.
If you're
Good
into
training.
cooking chicken.
Yep, so there you go. You have successfully completed that contract.
Sweet.
Ah,
Do we need a rest? Some of you are looking a little rough.
Yeah, I think so.
You're looking at exceptionally rough.
I feel like we should have some sleep.
I'm gonna pass out on the bar where I am right now.
I think there's-
I want a fancy room.
I'm
want
gonna
a
ask
fancy
Chef if he's
room.
got any like spinach or anything.
Do we know how much the rooms
Give me
cost
some,
each
give him
night?
some fiber so I don't shit the bed. Yeah. Got any bran flakes?
You've also had the erection for 10 hours.
I need some fiber before I poop everywhere.
Yeah, Chef just produces a lot of grains and nuts and things. He's like, this will help.
Nom, 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 nom.
Shit's a sandbag.
Well, your rooms are free. They don't really
Oh
have
yeah.
fancy rooms here as such.
God
It's
damn
not.
I get like a free beer and a meal, don't I?
You do, yes.
Well, I've had
I'm taking
I've
my
had
food
nuts and grain
upstairs.
thing. I'm gonna have my free beer.
Okay. Yep. The barman
Yeah.
sticks a beer on the bar for you. The glass is exceedingly dirty.
Nice. That's where flavour comes from. It's Flavour Town.
It's a fond.
Yeah.
Mo, you need to look at what's
I'm
up.
gonna do a performance.
Oh, well, I'm going
it doesn't make it
to
out.
order my beer and give it to Haku,
Alright,
get
should
my
I've
food, and go
restarted?
upstairs and sleep.
Yay, gimme.
I'm gonna go and watch the performance.
Ooh.
Okay, so my course a limerick about our newest quest that we've just completed. It goes like this: task needed sly infiltration, ruin a new pub's reputation. We spiked all their beer, which will cause diarrhea. Won't suffer constipation.
So you just admitted to the crime in front of everybody.
Thank you.
She's got a militia.
I'm just in the Brather's in the fucking crowd being like, fucking shut the fuck up.
This doesn't relate to people living or
look
dead.
at that.
It was just a story, people. It was just a story.
Yeah,
That was
you can't take everything I say.
that was a good performance. Everyone's there's a bit of coin flying. You've got about 30 gold in your hat for today's performance.
Damn, Ollie.
Yeah, I'm getting good at this.
The worst criminal ever. Go to bed.
I'm no criminal, good sir. I'm a bard of the highest esteem. Everything
Good
I do
limerick,
is
though.
praised.
Sounds like something a criminal would say.
I'm not a criminal, honestly.
Does
go
crime. I'm not a criminal.
I'm gonna go get a glass of wine from the bar, and I'm gonna make it taste really good with my prestidigitation, and make it taste just like the wine from the other place.
I thought it tasted like shit.
Oh, this one does. Spell makes things taste nice.
Okay, yeah.
Let's rest.
So you're all having a few beers and whatnot, and then you're going for a nice sleep, as you definitely need it.
Passing out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the night's rather uneventful. You all wake up. Mastiff's got a bit of a not Mastiff. Baratheon's got a bit of a sore stomach. He spent most of the evening glued to the toilet.
He's looking lean though.
He's looking very lean, yeah.
What's happening when you lose your pelvis?
Nothing defines
so
the abdomen
defined.
like continuously vomiting and shitting yourself.
Snorting the Drunai has not done much good for him, to be honest.
They put this on
Is
food?
it like on Fallout though, where I've now developed a new perk?
It is not, no.
Because I did a line going and stuff.
No gag reflex.
Yeah, now I've no gag reflex. I can't smell the colour blue. That's what it is.
Alrighty, so we're all awake now?
You sure are.
Yay!
Eating my breakfast.
Ale.
Having an ale and some hearty breakfast.
Just the ale, please.
I'm eating some breakfast.
Good breakfast. Good hearty food. Hello.
I heard you did a pretty good song last night, Ollie.
Missed it.
You fucking
It's
told
probably one of
everyone
my
you did.
finer. Yeah, well, they don't know that we did that though.
They do
They
now.
think that
They don't know
I
that
sang
we
a
know
song
that they
about
know.
it.
They only
Yeah.
know Ali
Wait,
was in
you
on it.
sang a song about the incident?
Yes.
Incident? No, about my adventures. Of course.
Your adventures.
Adventures.
They'll just think it's fictional.
It's something somebody else done.
There,
They
there
loved
once
it. They
was a-
loved it. They really loved it.
We're gonna get a mission then?
Yeah, we need
Oh
one.
god,
Let's
why am
go.
I jumping to work?
Straight into work. No messing.
Yeah, what's happened to me? I'm feeling.
He's became a totally different person.
I care
Who
more.
are you? Ah,
I care now. You made me care.
There's time now.
As you go over to Heather to get your new mission, you can see a resplendent wizard who stood just outside the office. He's looking very fancy in his robes. Quite
Wait.
posh.
Is this the?
the wizard from the. Is it?
Oh shit.
Hey, a wizard man.
I'm just gonna hide behind the corner.
Hello. So are you the new people that I've heard so much about? The fifth
Yeah,
little
people.
pinky, shall we say? I've just put a new contract in. I need some people to test the defences of my new secret vault.
Ah.
And I need to see if they're up to snuff. And I've heard you're doing some good work around town and whatnot. So yes, I thought I'd hire you. I've hidden a relic in the end chamber of my vault. If you can manage to get it, I'll give you 1,200 gold.
Say no
Smart,
more.
mate.
If you can't get it,
Well, I was
I'll
gonna
only
say
give you
each, right?
600. Not each.
I didn't say it. That's it. Wait, so you're saying we're planning a heist?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to get in the
We're
place.
terrible at planning.
I'm not going to tell you where my vault is. You know, it produces 2 scrolls and gives them you. It's like these are scrolls of mass teleportation. They will get you in and out. I'm not going to tell you where my vault is, but this will get you in, and then and get you out.
So how are we going to test it if we don't know where it is?
Well, you're testing the defense mechanisms within the vault.
Oh, within. Okay, cool.
Yes.
I wasn't
Just in
paying
case,
attention.
just in case someone does, happen by it and try and break in. If they do get past the outer defences, I want to make sure the inner defences are up to snuff. Obviously,
Cool.
Merwin Incorporated will not be held responsible for any death or dismemberment that may be encountered within said vault.
So you're happy with the outer defences then?
Yes, I've had no issues.
Not picking fault in you, wizard, but... Alright, let's do it.
He just waves his hand and Haku can no longer speak. He's like, I hope this one does not speak for the rest of you.
Oh my god, can we keep you around all the time?
He's like, I don't like his questioning. The rest of you seem fabulous, but this guy, he just waves his hand and then he just blinks out of existence, leaving a faint, arcane purplish smear on the rug.
Okay.
Smeared on the rug.
Alright, so we're going to get a wizard vault.
Wait, does Helen need us to do anything? As well?
Hmm?
Does Helen need anything? Because we're like trying to get him with a fist, and this random guy with a rope
yeah,
shows up.
That's true. So biblical. Let's go check
Heather
it
pops her head through the door and she's like, "Hey, it's all official. We've got the contract here. The Fist do lots of work with Merwin, and they've got a great partnership. They've even got a good discount. He does a lot of their enchanting and magical items, and it's a bit eccentric, but he's a nice chap.
Excellent. Where's his vault?
I don't know where his vault is.
Where's his house?
I presume, I don't know if he lives in the shop or not, but he's got a shop in town.
Let's go there.
I was going to say, he did give you some scrolls to just teleport you there.
Should we just use the scroll?
So yes, you can just use the scroll and it will teleport your party directly into the heart of the vault.
Are we going to be able to teleport out again, though? Are we going to
Yeah,
be
you
able
gave
to
us another
Two
scroll.
scrolls.
Only the
Okay,
once,
I
though.
was just asking.
You've got two scrolls,
Okay.
one to get in and one to get out.
Okay, gotcha.
But
gotcha.
that's
okay.
your lot.
Anybody need
I,
anything before we do this
What the
then?
fuck about? Let's just go.
Does anybody need any equipment, any gear?
No,
We head out?
no.
What have you got?
Do you need some pads, Eric?
No, I'm pretty free like this. I
all
like
right,
it.
to do it again.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Oh, whoever had the crocodile skin, you guys need to fashion that into my little papoose any day now.
Do you mean my crocodile skin?
Yeah, you need to make it into a little backpack.
You can walk.
As you're discussing the crocodile skin, Ollie reads the scroll, the world vanishes and you appear within a dungeon.
Damn. The hell's going on up there?
Why
I
have you
feel
got a
like-
shitty hat on?
Okay.
Because she found it.
Oh yeah, she
I
found a
did
magic
find-
hat.
Don't
she-
you judge my shitty hat.
I've
the fact
edited
that
a
doubled
character
your
so,
height.
so she's got a magic hat now. She was upset that it wasn't on her head, so I changed it.
Fuck, that's top end Photoshop there, mate.
Love it. I
Is
love
this
it.
what you meant by getting fancy?
No, did you not see the portal effect when you came in?
Yeah, that was cool. I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that.
I've seen that.
Oh, I was looking at I have my little,
Man,
I
I
have
was
my little
impressed.
handbook
Both-
here, and I didn't
Do you want me
see
to
it.
show you
Your
again?
production quality of the stream has
Yeah.
definitely gone up, though. Well done.
Show
There you go.
me again. Oh.
That turned up when you came in. It you portaled in.
Ooh.
There's all kinds of fancy.
I was confused.
Of it.
I was like, why is there a planet here?
Okay, so
Wow.
you've appeared in what you
Should we-
presume is Merwin's vault.
Hold on, we're not
Should
all
we
here yet.
investigate for traps?
Just think someone needs a moment.
What's happened to Simon?
Oh my!
He's got the vapors over there.
Somebody broke him.
You can talk again, you know.
Oh. I thought
Merwin,
that was permanent.
no, Merwin did uncast it when he left.
What a dick wizard.
A dick wizard.
You rang.
Guy needs to fuck off back to Windows 98.
All right, let's take a little looky-loo and see what's here.
Yeah. Let's
Investigate for traps. What's this big blue thing at the top?
Big
That's
blue red thing?
the leftover of the teleportation spell. As you bumped
Nah.
Oh.
Investigation for traps.
Yeah, just having a look around the room.
in. As far as you can tell, there aren't any traps. However, something in the bottom left corner catches your eye.
That's a chest of gold.
But
Wait.
Well, be careful of traps and shit.
In this hemisphere?
For some reason, I've been playtesting this all day, and my mods had not crashed once. And as soon as everyone logs in, they all crash because something magical should be happening in that bottom corner, but it's not.
Nothing's happening.
Nope, it's just crashing. So I think all my fancy shit's gonna fail.
Oh, no.
Oh
Aw.
no, that's super annoying. 'Cause, yeah, it was working 100% before.
Technical difficulties.
Oh well, I'll
Reset
just
stream.
have to do it manually. 'Cause basically, when you walk into this bottom corner, a lever's meant to just appear as if by magic, and then it says in the chat window, "You've spotted a hidden lever."
Ooh.
But it's just broke.
Thing. This is a game all about
Oh,
imagination.
damn.
Oh, what is that? Fucking Minecraft up in
That's
here.
the lever.
That's a hidden lever.
Must
Not very
not pull lever. Must
Well, it's not
not
anymore,
pull
'cause now
lever.
you can
Must
see it.
not
Right.
pull lever.
Baratha
Who
just
got the
goes,
two
"Oh,
stones
guys,
in
I
one?"
found a lever," and just pulls it straight away.
He just pulls the lever like that. Chink.
Yeah, straight.
Oh,
look at it.
damn. It
Clunk,
moves and shit.
Clunk, clunk.
And the
Is
door
it-
opens up.
Oh, right. I'm gonna
Oh, he's a fucking
check
genius.
this opening to see if there's anything across the opening, like a trap or anything, like a tripwire. Is that investigation?
Yeah, you'll need to do an investigation.
What's the spiderweb and eye?
That's just saying that it's a trap.
Ah.
There's nothing over the threshold.
Okay.
Drop it in.
Have
It's
no
a top.
fear.
Wait, don't we normally
It's a-
send Rosie in first?
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to go first?
No, we've already bundled in.
We're in.
I'm letting you guys go first, and I'll go in when you guys tell me it's safe, because I am always the protector. Go! Go on! Go!
Rose
Go on!
got a lot of shit, doesn't she?
Yeah, shut up, Rosie.
Yeah, shut up, you fucking midget. You stupid hat.
Frickin' bird.
Fucking. That's why we had no girls allowed kind of rule.
And Aku, as you walk through there,
Fuck.
you can suddenly see a load of arrows come shooting out of the wall. If you can do a dexterity save, please.
Fucking, this is your Matrix moment.
Oh god. Oh,
As all these arrows just come shooting out.
Loving the production quality. Oh, he's done some backflips.
Okay, so you've managed to backflip out of the way. However, a few arrows do catch you, doing 4 points of damage. And then the arrows seem to falter and run out, as though the trap has spent its load.
That's why we send Rosie in first.
Yeah.
Rosie, come here.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Can you just go and have a look through that door over there, see if you can see anything?
The one past all of you guys?
Yeah.
I begrudgingly peek my head around the corner and do... Can I investigate?
Yep.
Yeah, looks fine, love. Go.
As far as you can tell, everything's
All
hunky dory.
All right.
Everything is fine.
I stride confidently towards the bars.
Suddenly hear a sound of reloading.
Do I need to do anything special to peek through here?
Can she fit? Because she's like the
No,
size of a
you
small
can
car.
fit through there. The bars are actually a mirage. As you poke through, you feel no resistance whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
It's just an illusion.
I'm gonna peer into the room.
Okay, as you peer into the room, you can see there's some ornate statues dotted around, some kind of arcane chicanery going on some pedestals, and you can see another
Did you
door.
just say arcane chicanery?
I sure did. And then there's a locked door at the end. But what's wrong with arcane chicanery?
Shenanigans.
It's like shenanigans, but not as serious.
Yeah, I know.
Did you say shenanigans?
Oh, that plays all the crazy shit on the wall. Okay.
To this door at the bottom and check.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate this door. It's definitely a door.
It's definitely a door. It is. It appears to be locked. However, you do notice another lever.
Bratton sees a lever and pulls it.
You can hear some whirring coming from your right. However, nothing seems to have happened.
Yeah, this lever's broken, guys. Doesn't do fuck all.
I'm gonna take a look at the statues, if that's okay. I'm gonna take a look at this statue, please, that are next to it.
I'm going to sit in the middle and meditate and do my detect magic as a ritual.
Okay.
So
You're doing that. Rosie, if you do an investigation on the statue. It's a very ornate statue, like a suit of armor.
I'm gonna investigate the amber in the middle of the room.
It's just a light gem. You don't find anything at all.
This is what happens when you try, kids.
Hey, thanks a lot for that, Tom Tactical. That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Afghan is doing is just sitting there. I'm going to
Welcome
also
to
do a ritual to create an unseen servant. Spend
Okay.
so minutes.
Coming from this room, the detect magic, you're sensing faint bits of aura from the two green glowing pedestals. It looks like they may be used in some form of enchanting. Other than that, you're not picking up anything from the room.
Okay then. I'm going to walk back out because it doesn't look like there's much in this room. We heard some whirring. And I'm going to go round to the other side.
You let us know how that goes.
Yes, and because of the trap on the last side, I'm going to investigate to see if there's any traps in the little bit alcove just ahead of us.
Okie dokie. As far as you can tell, there are no traps.
Okay, and I will go down and look.
As soon as you walk through there, you feel resistance against your leg, and you feel a lot of arrows coming shooting out of the wall.
Oh no!
If you can do a dex save, please. You have been hit by an arrow trap.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fuck you, arrows!
You nimbly manage to easily dodge out of the way. However, one does catch you in the ankle as you're departing for 4 points of damage.
It wasn't an arrow, it could have been me.
It's fine. It's fine.
The trap then seems to run out of arrows.
Cool. So I'll go forward into the room if I can. Have a look around. Oh, there's lots of hollows.
There's a lot more statues. There's a few odds and ends.
This is a door I see before me.
That is another door.
I'm going to investigate this door.
I'm following them over here.
So far, all these wizard traps have worked, at least. We can put that on the report.
Yeah.
You can see that the door is locked. There is no keyhole or anything else. However, you do notice another lever.
Is it safe in there, guys?
Pull that lever.
The door.
I'm going to pull the lever.
Pull the lever!
Can I
I'll
investigate
pull the
these chests?
I'm just ducking for cover.
So
I'm
as
waiting
you
back
pull
here.
the lever, you hear a very similar grinding, whirring sound like you heard from the other lever. However, nothing seems to have happened.
Maybe we have to pull them both at the same time.
Yeah, can I get my unseen servant to go and pull the lever? Unless we're like, Brathen, do you want to pull the lever, or
I can go. I can go pull the lever. I'll go pull the lever. I'm going back to pull the leather lever.
I
Will
reckon
we be
she's
able to
got a
hear
roll
each
to
other
be
if
able
we
to pull it.
scream?
So you were investigating the chest, head clicker. You do an investigation roll to have a quick look.
Can I check these chests? If
Yeah,
they're actually chests?
do an investigation roll. As you look at them, you can see that they're not actually there. It's another illusion. As you investigate a bit closer, you can see that there is in fact a tripwire and some a loaded spring mechanism underneath. So if you went to open the chest, a spike would shoot out into the palm of your hand.
Ooh, do it. Nah, I'm good. You know.
You
Used to be fun,
support
head clicker.
as fast as it does.
War has changed you.
Okay, so and then Eric and Rosie are going to pull the 2 levers. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we time it? Like, can we hear each other? If we do 1, 2, 3, and then go.
If you yell, they'll be able to hear you.
Okay.
What?
Go. Ready?
Wait. On go or the beat after go?
1, 2, 3, then go. Not 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, then go.
1, 2, 3, go. We pull the lever on go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, pull on go.
Okay, not the beat after
So
go.
3, 2, 1.
Not the beat
pull.
after go. 1, 2, 3,
Go.
and then go, and then I pull it.
You said go.
I didn't say go. You said go, and then I pulled it.
This is why they won't let us into the fist.
You can hear lots of whirring, however, your timing did appear to be slightly out. It almost sounded like the whirring was kind of trying to meet some kind of mechanism in the centre, but since there was slightly off kilter, it didn't quite work.
All right, so
Let's try it
don't
again.
yell go too early. Okay,
Go.
you yell 1, 2, 3, then go, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Wait,
3,
2, 1, go.
2,
1, 2, 3,
1, go.
Go.
2,
Okay.
1, 3, go.
This time you managed to get the levers at the same time. Both the doors in front of you do come screeching open. However, you can also hear numerous sounds coming from the room around you as the statues seem to come alive and start walking and making a beeline for you as if they are going to mess you up a bit. Alright, if everyone can roll initiative, please.
Sake.
Take some initiative.
Solid rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dice are rigged.
Back.
Okay, is that everyone in? Yep, that's everyone. So at the top of the round, we've got Head Clicker.
I'm going to shoot this guy. Because
I didn't realise.
he's coming up on me. Why is it not doing that? There we go.
Okay, yeah, you draw the longbow, you let it fly, and it does hit the armored guy in the chest, doing 5 points of damage.
He tanky.
He's very tanky. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Which brings us to this guy who's going to lumber forward. Out of the way, lever. And then he's going to try and pound Eric Firebeard in the face with 2 big swinging fists. The first one smashes him in the gut. The second one doesn't quite connect, doing 6 points of damage.
Ow.
The other one also follows suit, comes in with 2 big roundhouses, which both connect, doing massive damage to his back, 14 points of damage.
How many have we got in the other room?
Run!
Oh,
Which brings us
yeah,
to this
we are
guy.
separate.
He's going to saunter down here. and try and punch Baratheon in the face twice. He gets a critical miss, but then recovers and slams him hard right in the throat for a critical hit. For a mighty 5 points of damage. He rolled so bad on his damage. Which brings us to Eric.
Okay. Ow.
I'm in the dick.
I would spear this guy here. One-handed spear.
Bounces harmlessly off the animated armour.
Unarmored strike.
However, you do manage to make a good dent in the armour as you punch it with a good solid blow. Doing 2 points of damage.
Oh, great.
Fucking dink.
Is that your turn, buddy?
That's it. That's my go.
It brings us to the final. Well, this guy who's gonna come over here and try and punch Rosie twice. However, Rosie just deftly dodges out of the way, not having any of it. Which brings us to Ollie.
Too happy that I'm in a room with all these enemies. So I'm gonna cast Hex on the guy at the top. Yeah, ignore that.
Yep. Okay, so he's now with the Hex.
Then I'm just gonna frantically go pew 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 and shoot my Eldritch Blast at the guy at the top.
Okay. And the Eldritch Blast, you're a bit hasty with your pew-pews, and it just sails wide of the mark. Not quite hitting.
And then I'm going to move down into the corner to try and get away a little bit.
Okay. So this guy who's going to come down, and he's going to try and punch Headclicker once and Haku once.
Like, where the fuck did you come from?
He just rumbles at
That's
you.
the guy I shot at.
I didn't even see him.
As you're asking him that, a fist comes and smashes you in the face for 4 points of damage.
Jesus.
Headclicker just ducks out of the way of the clumsy fist. Brings us to Baratheon.
I'm gonna do Spirit Bear Totem. I'm gonna draw. It's gonna be like here. And that's my bonus attack. It's my bonus to cast that, isn't it? Yeah,
It
bonus
is,
action
yeah.
for that. And then going to punch this guy in the face.
The stick does hit the armour, making a dull thudding sound. However, it doesn't seem to phase him in the slightest.
Doink!
Brings us to Rosie.
And when they're already engaged with me, so I don't get any type of special advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I use with my magic hat the acid splash on this guy?
Sure can.
Okay, I'd like to do that, please. I use Arcana.
Yeah, doing our Arcana check.
Oh
no!
So you try and activate the hat. It just kind of fizzes out. Nothing seems to happen.
Bullshit.
No
Buy
hat
a
today.
hat for a day.
No hat for the day. Okay, all right. You know what?
You've
The
still
hat
got
has
your-
served me well.
You've still
You've
got your
done
bonus
the
action.
And for my bonus, so when I get a bonus action every turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for your bonus action, you can either attack with your offhand, or you can use one of your rogue abilities, such as dash, disengage, or dodge. Dodge increases
Okay.
decrease your chance of getting hit. Disengage means you can run away without them hitting you, and dash means you can use your bonus to move as well as your actual movement.
I'm gonna do some damage with my offhand. Hopefully.
Okie dokie. You just smash it into the side of the armor. It doesn't quite go through the dense, heavy plates. Not doing any damage.
Ah, super. Just fucking super.
For some reason it double clicks, so it's actually Haku's turn. It just skipped over him for some reason.
This mission, I'm gonna attack this guy
Okie dokie.
for slapping me in the face with the long sword.
That's a miss.
Fuck's sake.
It's a big target, but somehow you do manage to miss.
Go for the warhammer. Oh god.
That also misses.
What the fuck are you doing, Haku?
I don't know. This plan, we're all gonna die in here.
Every time.
Is that your turn then, Haku?
Well, I could run away, but you guys would think I was a dick, so I'm just gonna sit it out. Next.
Okay, that brings us to this guy, who is going to try and punch Eric twice.
Oh dear.
Both of them hit, doing
Oh shit.
13 points of damage,
Oh no.
knocking him unconscious on the floor.
Oh no.
Which brings us to head click R. It's a shame you've got both healers on one side, eh?
Yeah.
We should run away.
And just leave me.
Well, the plan doesn't work now that you're on the floor.
What was the plan?
Run away?
It was a good plan.
I know.
The sword just bounces harmlessly off the armour.
What are rolls today?
The offhand dagger can't quite find purchase on the armour.
Fuck! That's it.
This guy's gonna step over Eric, seeing that he is done for. He's then gonna try and punch Haku twice in the back of the head. The first one misses, but the second one does smash him for a mighty 4 points of damage.
Is he gonna be okay?
Which brings us to this guy. He's going to try and punch Baratheon twice. He gets a hit and another crit.
So, it's the end of the campaign, boys.
It's looking a bit that way.
Yeah.
Come on, Leslie. I think
Smashing
I'm not
for-
updated your Twitch.
19 points of damage.
Oh, what?
Oh, great.
Holy shit.
Which brings us to Eric. If you can do your death save, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's just from a character sheet, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it.
A success. And your turn brings us to this guy who's going to try and punch Rosie twice in a tiny little face. However, once again she dodges out of the way as he just punches nothing but air.
Huzzah!
Brings us to Ollie.
I'm gonna try and do the old pew pew pews against the guy in the top corner.
Go pew pew, eh?
Hmm.
That's it just barely hits.
Did you say hit or miss?
Hits just
It
barely.
cuts out. Oh.
Just managed to find a little crack in the armor.
How much health these boys got?
Some?
And then your D6 for your hex.
Oh yeah. About that.
Unless you don't want to do hex damage, I don't mind.
No, I'll definitely do X damage, please.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Is that your turn then, buddy? Or
I'm gonna skirt around the edge over to Yeah, and start heading down this way a little. Actually, no, I'll stay here in the doorway. And I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do my bardic inspiration to Rathan.
Okay, so Barathan, you've got a D6 to use on an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Nice.
Which brings us to this guy, who's going to try again. He's going to try and punch Hecklicker twice in the face. First one hits him, catching him square in the jaw. However, the second one's poorly aimed and doesn't quite meet, doing 5 points of damage. Which brings us to Barathan.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit on.
Me?
Can't get to you. You're fucking in a different room.
I know.
And I'm getting punched in the face a lot. So, get them spells. Healing Spirit. Number 2. Number stealth.
It heals you for 3.
Okay, that's a bonus action using that. And then I'm going to use my
How many
Frostbite gun.
uses of that do you actually get? Can't remember.
Weird one, isn't it? Do 1d6.
One.
Can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability, which is 3 for me, is it?
Yep. So it can
So
do
yeah,
4.
4.
So it's got 3 more uses.
Yep. And then I'm going to use. This guy doesn't seem to like blood. Well, he seems to be resisting blood damage, so I'm going to use frostbite cantrip on him.
Okie dokie. Constitution save. He failed his save and takes 4 points of frost damage.
Also has disadvantage on his next attack.
And as the spell goes off, you can see that his armor is kind of starting to seize up as the ice takes effect on him.
Ooh.
That's me, innit?
Okay. I really don't know what happened with the turn order then. Something's gone really hinky with the turn order. Because it seems to have missed Rosie out.
Oh well.
Yeah, so if you take your turn now, Rosie, I really don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try to run. Trying to put some distance.
But if you use your bonus action to disengage, it won't punch you. If you just run, it'll punch you.
Okay, so can I do an attack and then use my bonus action to back off?
You sure can?
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my short sword.
Yep. Yeah, that's a hit. It does a bit of damage, but not as much as you were hoping for.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this. So you were saying that usually there's disengage and dodge.
Yeah,
Does dodge mean...
Dodge means
that
you
he
stand
won't be able
there, and then they get disadvantage on their next attack. Where if you disengage, they don't attack you while you run off. You've still got your movement, so you use your bonus to disengage, which means he doesn't get his free hit on you as you run off. That makes
okay,
sense.
so if I disengage, I just back off, basically.
Yeah, just means you can back off without him having an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go. Where's my distance thing? I'm gonna fall back to like here. Okay, and I think that's my turn.
Yeah, so that brings us to Haku.
I wish all of these guys weren't in the way, 'cause I'm hoping they get hot in their armor. I'll end up burning all my friends, so...
We're
Tough
your
decision.
friends?
Tough decision.
Yeah. Actually care. Screw it. I'll go. I won't do it. We're all dying here because I'm growing some sort of conscience. I'm going to attack this guy above. Try the same thing again.
You strike him good with the long sword.
Nice.
Yeah, a sizable amount of damage. He seems to have managed to cut one of his straps free, and some of his armor falls off.
Straps, huh?
He's got many straps.
Alright, and I'm actually going to give this guy who's creeping up behind me a hammer.
Okay. Spin round and try and smash him in the grill with the hammer. However, splitting your focus, you seem to have lost your ability to smash things in the face.
How do I do stuff?
Why do I do things?
Which ends your turn. Bringing us to this guy who's going to walk up and try and punch Haku twice in the face. Both hit. For 12 points of damage. Things aren't going well at this side of the fight.
No.
That brings us to head click R.
Just gotta go for that same guy again. I'm a short sword.
Yep, that's a hit.
I'm a daggery dude.
Oh, that's definitely a hit with the daggery old do.
And cause he's damaged.
Yeah, you get your D8. Yep, so as you stick the dagger in through the visor, you seem to hit something rather important. You see an arcane flash coming out of the suit of armour, and then it just crumples on the floor dead. Going bloop.
I weakened him for you. Is
I loosened the jar.
They're not in range for opportunity, are they?
No, you can move around freely without getting whacked by him.
Sweet. I'm just gonna back off up there. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. This guy is going to continue his assault on Baratheon. First one hits, the second one misses, doing 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
What a dick.
This guy who's going to try and punch Haku in the face again. However, both of them miss. Which brings us to an unconscious Eric Firebeard.
That's it.
Who manages his second save of the day. He's doing well for an unconscious man.
You sure? Because isn't it like 1 to 10 and 11?
No, it's 10 plus to win for a succeed.
I thought it was 50-50.
It's the old meet it to beat it, I believe. So
Right.
I'm gonna say that's part of roll 20. So unless they've messed it up, then
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
this guy's gonna wander over to Ollie and try and insert his fist into him. The first one doesn't quite penetrate, but the second one gets right in there for 8 points of damage, doing max damage.
Ah, my butthole!
If you can do
no, don't like that.
if you can do a Constitution save, please,
Oh shit.
for your concentration spell.
Yes. Concentration now.
Taking a big fist in the butthole seems to have made you lose your concentration as your hex fades.
Please buy me dinner first.
Which brings us to Ollie.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna. I am going to. I'm gonna try and cheese it. I was going to get an attack of opportunity, but having this guy run up and hit me is the cubest out of me. I'm going to run down to as quick as I can. Just
okay, he takes a swing at you, scoring a critical hit as you depart him, doing 6 points of damage.
Could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
And as I'm running away, I'm just going to turn around as I get over to this point and just pew, 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 pew.
Hit him with the old purple Eldritch Blast. You try, however, the blast just doesn't quite hit him.
Okay, and then the rest of my movement, I think that's what, like another 10. I'm going to round the corner a bit further. Oh no!
My macro's working now. It's a trap. As you have dived and been pulled in by their blade of doom.
Fuck.
Why would you do this?
I don't know.
So
Trying to get around to potentially help.
If you can do a dex saving throw for me, please. See if you can avoid the deadly swing. You cannot. So it smashes you for. It rolled badly, so you get hit for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And your blood seems to gunk up the mechanism as it squeals and sparks and falls still.
So my plan worked.
I gunked it up with my own blood.
This guy that was hexed and got shot. Oh, sorry.
What I'm going to do. Oh yeah. With my bonus action, then I'm going to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay. See, when my trap macro thing works, it's awesome. That's what the other trap should have done as well. 5. Okay, that's definitely your turn. Sorry, I was jumping the gun a little there.
I'll be like, oh, big boys don't cry. That's myself.
This guy that was hexed and took an Eldritch Blast steps forward, his legs crumple in before him hit as the Eldritch Blast weakened his legs, making him fall prone on the floor. As his legs rip off, he takes 5 points of damage.
He's legless?
He's legless and on the floor.
Where's his bow?
Which brings us to Rosie.
So you said this guy over here is legless,
The guy at the very top, yeah.
I'm going for him.
Fell over with no legs.
Ha! Now you're at my height. Time to pick on someone your own size.
So you've got an advantage on your first attack as he's lying on the floor.
I'm using my short sword.
Yeah, so roll again and we'll take the best one.
Take the first one.
Yeah, that's a hit. So if you roll for damage.
Oh fuck.
Since he is prone on the floor, you do get your sneak attack damage as you can manage to find a vulnerable point to stick your blade in.
So that's 2d6?
It is, yes.
Okay.
You've cut a few of his armor straps off. It looks like one of his arms has fallen off now. He's just hanging in. He's still there, but he's writhing around a lot. He's struggling, bless him. He's definitely struggling.
Can we use his arm as a blunt weapon?
You can pick it up and try and hit him with it if you want.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna use my offhand for my second.
I'll just be with you in 2 seconds. Hey, General Case, thanks a lot, man. That's awesome. How did Last of Us go? Was it super emotional like last time? Or I'm sure it's still awesome. Look at all these happy people in chat. Thanks a lot, Betty Bunny, for the follow. We're just doing some D&D. It's not going well at the moment. They've been hired by a wizard to test out his vault defences One guy's unconscious. Everyone seems to be taking a beating. But you know, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for the raid. If you ever wonder what D&D's about, just stick around, and we can enjoy. Hey, thanks a lot, Baz. I know you're General Casey's brother, and I believe you live in Texas. Okay, sorry about that. Just got raided. So, what were you up to, Rosie?
I was gonna use my offhand.
Okay. Gonna use the old short sword to stick it in him. You do get advantage still because he's still face down in the dirt.
Okay.
However, it does not help. Even though he's lying with no legs and one arm on the floor, you still can't manage to find a good place to stick him with the short sword.
Well,
Oh my.
the way it is sometimes.
That brings us to Barathan.
Are you one of those teals on myself?
Yeah, a d6.
Do 1d6.
So you've got 2 charges left on that.
Yep. I can turn into my wolf form, can't I, and still use them because it's like a separate.
Yeah, that just goes off automatically now.
Yeah, it's its own entity. So I can use my bonus action to turn into a wolf and then use my attack, can't I? Is that how this works?
Is it a bonus action to shapeshift? I thought it was a full action unless you were a moon druid. It's your action, so yeah. Starting at second level, you can use your action to magically assume the shape of a beast. So it'll be your actual action to go beastie.
Well, fuck that then. I'm gonna frost cantrip this guy again then. Actually, how's the one top right looking? He's looking pretty rough, isn't he?
He is borked beyond belief.
Yeah, I'm gonna frost cantrip him then. So
The old top guy who's pretty bollocks then.
yeah, try and get him out of the fight.
Okay, the old Constitution save. He failed hard, so he takes 6 points of damage. So the ice from your cantrip grasps up from the floor. You can just see him freezing as his armor goes very brittle. Rosie just kicks him very delicately in the shoulder, and his whole form just shatters due to the ice. And he goes,
Hiya!
Fucking get wrecked.
nice bit of teamwork, and you've killed a guy.
There's hope yet, gentlemen.
Is that your turn, Barathan?
Yes, I've used both. I'm like, yep, that's me. They're moving with me.
Brings us to Haku, who's a bit surrounded, and there's a slightly unconscious Eric near him.
Alright. Forgive me if I stumble on this, I'm still new. I'm gonna use my movement to move to around about where Head Clicker is.
They will both punch you in the dick if you do that.
But I'm moving away from them.
Yeah, because that's why they're going to punch. Well, they're going to punch you in the ass then, or the kidneys. I didn't know if you were doing like a moonwalk away from them, you know. But they'd definitely both punch you if you tried to leave.
Oh shit!
I mean, don't forget you've got your second wind and your action surge.
But I wanted to use that when I wanted to use that. What I wanted to do was move away, breath weapon, then second wind. Because one's an action, one's a bonus action.
Yeah. You'll have a very high chance of been down on the floor though. if you try and leave, yeah. You can always try it, but the chances are you will be on the floor.
Yeah, Eric.
Yes.
I might burn you a little bit in a minute.
It's alright. It's alright. He can't talk. He's unconscious.
Fuck it then. I'm gonna use my breath weapon on these two.
Okay. So Eric, if you can fill in your character sheet, you've automatically failed 2 death saves.
Wait, have I killed him?
No.
Oh, thank God for that.
There's a very good chance of him dying though on his next turn.
We'll
50-50. Almost 50-50.
It's 50-50 now whether he's dead or alive. So if you can roll your 2d6 please. Cool. Your fire 2d6. Oh dearie me.
There's no point!
It wasn't worth it.
Well, they've both failed, and they do take 6 points of damage each. You've managed to melt. You've melted the helm in a bit, so they're struggling to see. But yeah, the damage is very little.
For them.
And you've possibly killed your compadre. So you're gonna pop your second. Did you say you're gonna pop your second win, buddy?
I don't think I deserve it.
Everyone deserves to pop a second win every once in a while.
If you are, that's 1d10 plus your level, which is 3.
Fine. 1d10. What do I do? Add it? Do I do it in the dice interface, or do I just add it manually?
Well, we'll just roll a d10 from the dice interface, and then yeah, we'll just add 3 to it.
Nice.
7, not bad, not bad. So I believe that's your successful turnover with.
I'm sorry. His
So
name is Firebeard, though.
to this guy who's going to try and punch Haku twice. The first one misses, whereas the second one hits for a mighty 4 points of bludgeoning damage. This brings us to Head Click R. The battle's not going well.
Both of these have taken damage, then won't yeah.
Yeah, they both took a wee bit of fire damage.
I'll go for the one on the right.
Okie dokie.
Shoot, just longbow. Fuck.
Nice.
You try, but the fire that's still raging after Haku's fire breath does put your aim off a little bit, and your arrow just clatters harmlessly off the wall.
God damn it, Haku. I'm gonna move to the Haku. Still got bonus action on it.
Sure do. However, your cure
Just
wounds
have
is an
bonus.
actual action.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
It's just healing words, the bonus heal. You can shufty back if you want, or you can stay there. It's up
Yes.
to you.
I would like to shove you back.
Yeah, you'll have enough movement to shufty back. So you just came up, give him a quick pep talk, and then disappeared again.
Great! see you later, buddy.
So proud of you. Oh my god.
Oh,
You're doing a good job.
Which brings us to this guy, who's just going to continue his assault of Rathan. However, both attacks just completely and utterly miss. He's a bit distraught at his mate just getting frosted. He's taking it to heart. Which brings us to this guy, who's going to try and punch Haku twice in the face again. One misses, one hits. 6 points of damage. Haku's looking a bit rough again. Which brings us to the ultimate moment.
Are you ready?
Is Eric going to live, or is Eric going to actually die?
Death.
Let's hope
Do it
somebody
on-
rolls it if it's bad.
The suspense. The suspense.
2.
Oh dearie me.
Oh
No.
no.
He has failed. Life no longer seems to be no longer breathing. Eric Firebeard is a goner. Oh my.
Won't someone please save this poor man?
MMO, is this like character death? Rip up the.
No, unless, well, it depends if the guys have got enough gold to get you resurrected and get you to a temple in time.
Didn't what? Because there's death different.
Yeah, there's different types of death. This is one way you can be resurrected from.
Okay,
If they've got enough gold and what
so
have
you're
you.
gonna make.
Sadly, you're
I think we should raid his package first.
you're just a corpse now on the floor.
He's only mostly dead.
Oh,
Um,
damn.
someone from the B team is trying to save you, so he doesn't have quite enough points, but I'll allow him to let you do a re-roll.
It's
I'm
only
feeling in a good
2,500.
mood, you know, seeing as Simon murdered you.
30 or 20 roll or a 20.
So just roll your d20 again. I'm gonna he doesn't have enough to give you the re-roll, but I'm gonna let him.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
I mean, he
Somebody else save
tried.
him.
He definitely tried for you, bless.
Thank you for trying.
That was Narvanooth, the little rogue from the B team who tried to save your ass.
Yeah.
It didn't quite work though.
I mean, you tried.
1,000 points, can I give him them?
I mean, it doesn't look like if Kinetic or Burns was around, they'd probably help you. But sadly, they don't. Chat's trying to band with you. Red Green Junior's like, I've got 1,000 points. Can I pool with someone?
How much does it cost us to get full res?
1.5 grand, but you'll need to get to main city as well within
God.
10 days.
You can, what,
Not
can you do it at punt, can they? Or...
No one in punt has the capacity.
Fuck. Well done, Haku. Fucking.
oh no.
Sadly, you
I
can't
just
spend
wanted
it
to
on your
run
own.
backwards, but I couldn't.
You can't spend it on your own party, I'm afraid.
I know. Each? Wait.
What?
Fine.
The horn all over again.
It is, but,
Hey,
but it's
I
even
didn't
worse.
kill anybody with the horn.
Oh. I even knew you're supposed to. Wait, did he?
Oh, it
Oh,
looks
any consolation, I'm gonna die.
it looks like Charlotte. My partner's been nice for you, buddy. You've been gifted a reroll. You can try for third time lucky.
We believe in you.
You can do it!
Hey!
Ah,
By some weird circumstances, the Twitch gods have deemed it that you are to live. You have 1 HP. Your eyes suddenly awake and you take a big deep breath.
Like a mercy heal.
Everyone
light.
thought you were
double
done
crotch
for.
punches.
Everyone thought you were done for,
Haku,
but
no
you're
mobile.
fine. So this guy doesn't know what's going on in that other room. He's just gonna go forth and slam Brathen in the back. 1 miss, 1 hit. Hitting him for 6 points of damage. Which brings us to Ollie, who just had an incident with a trap.
It's okay. Nobody saw.
I mean, they might have heard, but nobody saw.
My squeals of pain. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna run over to here, triggering any traps, and I'm gonna try and blast the guy on the left with my little pew pew pew.
Okay. The old Eldritch Blast.
Blast him. I've been rolling nothing but 10s.
That just hits, seeing as he's been melted a little bit. His armor has been reduced somewhat.
It worked, blowing that fire.
As the Eldritch Blast hits him, doing force damage, it rips one of his arms off, doing a lot more damage than you were expecting due to the fire weakening his very core. He's looking quite rough now, is that guy?
I'm doing. Not gonna. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay.
Leave it there.
Which brings us to Rosie.
Okay. Did Ollie run to the other room?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Ran somewhere.
Oh,
Well,
you
I
just
saw
ran
him.
out.
you
Well, I
just
saw him
you
run
just saw him
out.
run down. You don't know where he's gone, but you definitely saw him leave your room.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use my bow on these guys. I'm gonna do the one that's next to the green squiggle.
The bottom one, yep.
Yeah.
That's a hit. The arrow strikes true. And you do get your sneak attack as it is engaged with Brathen.
At this, but I can't use my. I would only be able to use my offhand, or I can do like a duck, dodge, dip, or dive.
Yeah. But you get your
Okay,
sneak
I'm
attack
gonna-
regardless, because Yeah, he's in combat. That doesn't cost
I'm
you
gonna
anything.
fall back to the door.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm done my turn.
Just roll your 2d6 for your sneak attack damage.
Right.
He's looking a bit rough now, is that guy? Which brings us to Baratheon.
Right. I need 1d6 for my heal. Yeah, boy. And then my spells. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at level 2. It's got 1 left, haven't I? Got 1 left. Yeah,
It'll tell you.
It tells you when you click spellbook. It tells you how many you've got left. Here you've used all your level 2s now. Constitution. Eric, if you can roll a d4, please. No, sorry, a d8. Yeah. No, it's not a nice dice. It's a random dice.
Oh no!
A 2.
Try again. 1 health.
See what happens with a 2.
God.
The next d20 you roll, regardless of what you're doing, you get it at advantage.
Ooh.
So yeah, it could have been bad, but it turned out been okay. So they've both failed their save. So they take 10 points of thunder damage, and they get shunted back. The bottom one gets shunted hard into the door frame, bending his armour, making him fall over, and he's unable to rise once again as all of his breastplates crack down the back. He tries to rise, he struggles to his feet, and then just collapses in a heap, going bloop.
Yeah, boy.
Get plooped.
And then I'm going to just put my some distance between me and the deckhand.
Okie dokie.
And just leave it at that.
That brings us over to Haku.
I'm out of fire, by the way.
Aren't you a dragon?
Do it again, mate. It's fine.
It can only fire once a day.
Oh, there's like a refractory period. Okay.
Yeah, I need some Gatorade and some
You need to eat some
Time.
coal.
Dragonade.
How are these guys looking?
The one on the left's looking pretty damaged. The one on the right, other than he's a bit of melting damage, he seems all right.
Alright, I'm gonna put some pressure on Mr. Clean. Just wanna do it. No. Alright, I'm gonna attack Mr. Clean. Can I add I have a die from last mission, a 5 I
A
can
plus
add.
5, yeah, you can use it on this.
So I need to roll some.
No, it's just plus 5 automatically. So yeah, that turns that into a hit.
See, I remembered.
You did.
Good memory.
I remember.
I didn't melt it away with blood piss. Blood piss, by the way, is spelt with like a German S at the end, just so it sounds like a real drink.
Fair dues. Fair dues. So yeah, that was a good strike. Hitting him hard in the malleable metal. Since you melted it, it's quite soft now, so you seem to be doing more damage than you were earlier.
Thank fuck. I'm going to give him a little hammer as well.
Tickle with the hammer.
Very little hammer.
You try for an uppercut, but you kind of scuff it on the floor, taking a big chunk out of the floor, but missing the guy completely.
I've got a name for our band now. The Low Rollers. We approve. I'm going to make that insignia.
So you're no longer the Saturday Squad, you're now the Low Rollers.
Yes. Everyone agrees.
Everyone agrees. It's because someone's last name has to be Lowe, like Lowe.
What?
Yeah.
What?
so that it doesn't see. Oh, for fuck's sake, never mind.
God damn it, Rosie.
That brings us to the wakeful
Can
Eric.
I stand up?
You sure can. Takes half your movement.
That's fine. I'm not moving there. Stand up. Go.
Wait.
Ow!
Does Eric get stealth attack because they're both concentrating on me?
He does not know.
No. Because they thought he was dead, so he's like, you know.
Yeah,
I'm back,
they
bitches.
can
Yeah.
kind of hear him start breathing and standing up again, and like taking his spear off the floor and getting ready to stick it in him.
brushing all the charred bits off him.
So, the one on the left, I will. Yeah. It.
That's a hit.
We are rolling so bad.
Then, oh. Right.
The second attack just bounces off him, doing no damage.
Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do disengage.
Using a key.
To disengage, run away.
Hey, Eric.
Actually, I'll let you re-roll your. I forgot to give you advantage, so I'll re-roll your. I'll let you roll. Yeah, I know it was meant to be for your spear, but I'll let you re-roll your unarmed strike again. So that hit.
Oh, great.
That's my bad for forgetting it. So.
Oh, I've
So with that, you manage to bring your fist, you smash it down into the melted part, and you feel a weird tingling sensation travelling up your fist as you seem to have smashed right into the arcane sigil that seems to keep the armor animated, and it falls to the floor going bloop.
cool. I will still disengage, but it's half my movement, so it's 12 and a half. So that's
Yes.
cool.
Okay, that brings us to Head Clicker. The table seems to be turning. The low rollers are swinging the fight their side now. However, Head Clicker is still struggling with his bow today. He needs to toggle them hacks.
You jinxed us.
Why did you stab me?
Why did you jinx us?
Why did you do this to me?
He definitely needs to toggle his hacks. Is that you, buddy?
Yeah.
This brings us to this guy who's going to try and punch Haku twice. Not very happy the fact he's been melted. The first one misses, but the second one does hit for 3 points of damage, smashing Haku onto the floor unconscious.
How do you like it, huh?
And you guys have fire breath, do you?
This brings us to this guy who is going to target the closest. So he's going to run over and try and smash Rosie in the back as she seems to be leaving the room. One hit, one miss for a mighty 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That guy has rolled really bad every time he's tried to hit you.
You should join our crew. You want a job?
Which brings us to Ollie.
Okay. Seeing Haku get knocked down, I'm gonna give him a healing word. Great.
Okay, as you look over, you can see Haku's eyes open again. He's now conscious once again.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the remaining guy there. I'll try. And fail.
Sadly, the bolt goes awry. Doesn't quite go exactly where you were aiming for.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Which brings us to Rosie.
How does this guy look to me?
He's looking pretty rough.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to short sword him.
Yep, that's a hit.
It's not a sneak or anything, so I don't get I don't get to do my 2d6. I just That's only if he's engaged with somebody else.
Yeah, or if you've got advantage on the attack roll, then you get your sneak.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But since it was just a flat out roll, yeah, you don't.
Okay.
And you've got your bonus action.
I'm gonna do this. Oh,
No, you're not.
it hovered on the 15.
It did, but then it just went, nope, low rollers.
Okay then, well, super.
That brings us to it, Barathan.
I use my last d6 of the spirit thing. And then... Oh yeah.
You're rolling well on them heals.
And then... Am I in range of... Yeah, so I'm gonna wander over. Oh, actually, he resists the blunt damage, isn't he? Oh, I'm over it now. I'll
He has received a bit of frost damage and things. He's a bit more brittle than when you first tried to hit him.
So he's frosted again. I'll give him
the old
disadvantage,
frosty
innit?
roo. Let's have a look. He saves, taking 0 damage.
Frosty bitch.
Which brings us to Haku.
Hey!
He wakes up going, "What's going on, man?"
Oh god, it's another blood piss episode. Oh, do I need to roll to get back up?
No,
Yeah,
you
do
can
that.
just stand up. Takes half your
Oh.
movement to stand up.
Ugh. You're still alive? I'm talking to Eric. Alright, let's hopefully finish this guy.
Yeah, that's a hit. Oh, mighty strike. You managed to cut one of his arms off and bisect a leg with one foul swoop. However, he is stood up. He's giving it the old Black Knight, going, "It's only a flesh wound." Just hopping around, taunting you with his one remaining arm.
Well, I've got nothing. I've got nothing witty to say back to him, so I'm just gonna hammer him.
Just manages to hit him. As you bring the warhammer around, you get him right in the chest, just caving it in, peeling, pushing the armor in, and making a massive wound. As he smashes up against the wall and slides down, his form turning to rust as he goes bloop.
Oh, thank fuck, douchebag.
Bloop.
Oh, holy.
I missed Mo's bloop.
You want me to bloop again? Bloop.
Yeah, you cut off for bloop.
Oh,
That's so
bloop.
satisfying.
No, I didn't realise my bloop cut off.
Yeah, you denied me a bloop.
Oh my god.
So going.
Speaking of cutting off, I didn't get any of that.
They all dead.
I'm going to run in this right. Yeah, I can't.
You're cutting him in and out really bad, pal. I can't quite catch it. I don't know if that's on my end or.
No, I think it's me. I changed the noise sensitivity because there's lots of background shit. So I'm going to run into the other room as far as I can. Double, so it's 50 feet. About there.
You can do 70. Because you move at 35.
So that's about there then.
Yes.
And then that's it.
Okay. Which brings us to Head Clicker.
Gonna do therefore Zephyr do that.
Zephyr do that?
As close to the other room as possible.
Yep, so you move at double speed now, so you can move 60 and still do an action, or you can move up to 120 and not have an action.
60. Measured. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 60.
Just longbow this douche.
No, you're not.
Fuck you. Zephyr Strike gives me something even if I miss.
You've
I
just,
can do something.
you can do stuff, can you?
Yeah.
Have a
Let
look
me
at
just
this
check.
spell book.
Zephyr Strike.
You can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. So you can roll again.
So I can roll again.
Yeah. That's a hit. I'll save you time, there's no point rolling your Colossus damage and your Zephyr Strike damage. He did.
Ah,
So the arrow strikes hard. Headflicker finally finding his mark. The arrow goes into the armor, finding a weak point. It seems to explode with a force that none of you've seen before. You've seen him move fast, but you've never seen him hit with the attack as the force implodes, spreading the guy's form out everywhere, and he goes, bloop.
Oh, God.
Hey, you did something.
Oh, yeah, that was a.
About time, eh?
We have a nap now.
Leading to a victory. You have successfully cleared room 1 of Merwin's vault.
I
Only
think
no
we should
sleep
all
to
turn
go.
off this light and go to sleep.
I used both my
Wow.
level 2
Yeah,
spells.
So this was fun.
Back.
Alright, I'm gonna do spells. Gonna cast Cure
Don't worry
Wounds
about
on
I need
Eric
some heals.
at level 1. Yeah, that worked. Fuck's sake. 1 of 8.
The
I
little
have-
health bar.
Oh, you could be on. He had 1 health plus 4, that's 5.
I thought you were going to have a
Hey.
rest anyway, so it won't really matter.
Yeah, but
I
knowing
need
you,
rest.
we'll all start a rest and it'll be like, suddenly skeletons appear.
We are in a dungeon or vault or whatever.
This is pretty safe in here, though.
Oh, yes, very safe.
Famous last words.
The hubris.
I really don't know.
It was not safe.
Throughout the entire fight, my macro, like the mods and things, didn't crash once, but as soon as we've gone out of combat, everything's just crashing all the time. Trying to work out. It seems when everyone moves, it just crashes, so that's helpful. Oh well. So you're gonna try for a resty rest.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, I have pretty good HP.
I mean, I
I've
think
used
I
most
need,
spells.
I need some heals.
You didn't even go through the bonus health that I gave you.
Nope.
No, I still got it.
Alright.
I did.
How long's the rest for?
Doing traps for you guys.
I think they're on about having a
It's
long
interesting.
rest, so a good 8 hours.
Long rest.
Jeez.
Can I
Well,
take
unless
out
Unless you're just
knitting?
unless you're just
Also-
having a short rest, because it's just
I can roll some hit die.
I just
Grafton's
want a
got
short
no.
rest.
Is
We're not on a
I
time.
think short rest.
I would say I've used up fucking loads of spells because I was in here on my own, tanking and healing and damaging. Used
Hey,
up everything.
you were by yourself.
I was. There's this midget in the corner doing fuck all,
Okay, no.
and then the guitarist fucked off.
I was not interested in being in there.
So actually, you've only got one level. You've only got one spell left, Ollie.
No, but one of mine can be
Yeah, you get
redone
one
a-
on a short rest.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd give you
So-
2.
We're
I
not
mean-
on a time-sensitive mission, are we? So we might as well just. fucking
I get
have a
everything
nap
back on short, so
in
I
the
don't
vault.
mind.
Everybody, close your eyes.
I'll
Take
be
a
right back.
nap. I promise I won't rob anybody.
Yeah.
Are we going for a long or a short rest?
Long rest.
Yep.
Go on then.
Okay. So you bed down for a good nap, even though you've really only just woken up. You struggle getting to sleep, but once you do, you seem to heal yourself and everything's fine. You wake up,
Yay.
nothing's
See?
occurred.
That was worth it. Fucking decades. Oh, let's go. Oh look, it's that trap. There's all got all bits of Ollie in it.
I don't want that.
Definitely a good blood splat there with lots of Ollie bits on it.
So,
Do we need to? Oh, we need to go and fucking search the bodies and shit. So
Yeah.
And we don't need to collect dicks anymore, so.
We don't need to, but we can.
Yeah. Dick collection is a choice.
There's nothing around.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I'm not even sure what we were fighting.
I have no idea.
The
Hello, little
It was-
investigate.
it was the
There's
enchanted
nothing.
suits of armor.
There's nothing worthwhile on the enchanted armors at all. And the rest of the room's just generic bric-a-brac or illusions of things that look nice but aren't actually there.
What's up?
All kinds of tricksy bullshit.
Go to this. Oh, look, guys, there's some stairs here.
There are some stairs there.
Oh, let's go to the stairs.
Haku, fucking stand up
Investigate the
straight.
stairs.
Where did they go? This way? Whoa!
I'm awake.
I'm up!
Just drag me by the tail.
As you go to the stairs, you appear in a room that seems a bit out of place. It's there's lots of grass on the floor. There's a weird grate in the room, as well as lots of little tables and barrels. You can see quite a few doors around the place.
I'm going to use detect magic as a ritual while we're looking around.
Okay. Well, Baratheon's concentrating for 10 or so minutes. What's everyone else up to?
Can I look in the grate?
Investigating the room.
You sure can. Roll an investigation trap. Check. No, investigation trap.
Well, great. Super duper.
I'm getting my words out. The grate's not trapped. Further down, you can see running water underneath. There's no trap.
Okay.
This is so wild.
Okay, that's on the level. Super. What about the barrels?
The barrels just seem to have water in them, and there's nothing on the tables.
Okay.
I'm investigating this door.
It is locked, but it is not trapped.
Why don't
This door's locked.
I'm gonna have a
I
look
can
at
pick
this.
it.
Ah, yeah, we can pick them.
I'll let everyone do their little looky-loos first, and then.
It took forever to pick a lock like that.
I have no idea what it is.
It looks like a big metal green thing. You're not too sure though.
There's this big metal green thing over here.
You're not
Well, you
not
might
sure
wanna
at
know.
all what it is, but it's very big and it's green and metal.
Might be metal and it might be green and it might be big.
It's about 20 feet tall.
Okay.
You can discern that much at least.
Has Baratheon noticed anything yet with his chanting?
Can you link the skill? So I need to check how far and
It
whether
makes
it's-
shit glow and stuff.
whether it's just what you can see or if it affects through walls or.
I just checked this door.
Yes, you have to see it. So you can't sense anything. You can, with that investigation, you notice all the doors apart from the big green one are identical. They all appear to be locked but not trapped.
Well, shit.
Say we go looking through some of these doors. So Rosie, you're good at opening doors. You're...
Yeah.
I mean, that's the my spell apparently penetrates 1 foot of stone. Does that
Okay.
count here? Does
Yeah.
the spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood and dirt.
Blocked by
Um,
1 foot of stone.
So in that case, still nope.
Damn it!
I think
Actually,
we should,
yeah, the top right-hand door, you're sensing something through that of a magical nature. Yeah, that door.
I want to open it.
So I relay that information to the team.
Now I want to open it.
I think there's going to be lots of magical things through these doors in this wizard's tower, or whatever it is.
It's locked, so you can try and pick it if you want. Have you got lock picks? If not, you'll be at disadvantage.
I have my thieves' tools, I think.
Yes, me also.
Yep. So just try using your thieves tool from your character sheet.
Dex.
Yep. Oh, there. Yep. You open the door.
And through that one then.
Look, see. Ah, there's fire.
You can see an angled corridor, and then there's
leading the way then.
There's a small room with a lot of fire in it. It seems to just be coming out of the walls repeatedly.
Everyone's looking at Haku, being like, "That's your fucking dog and pony show, mate." Like,
But I'm enjoying the grass.
go and have a fire shower, whatever the fuck it is you lizards do.
Just don't say doing him right.
Come on, go in.
I can't scroll any higher.
No, you can walk a little bit higher, but you can't scroll any higher.
There's nothing in
look
here.
how fancy.
So as you go in there, you can't feel any heat or anything from the jets of fire. They all appear to be minor illusions. However, you do see a lever.
Pull it. Pull the fucking lever.
Oh god. Wait, I know I'm not feeling anything, but I do have this itching, burning sensation.
That's unrelated.
Okay.
Damn it, Rosie. Stop sleeping with the group.
Look at me, I can't handle the dragon.
I'm gonna check out this handle, not just pull it like an idiot.
Okay, as far as you tell, it's a bob standard lever. It appears to be connected to some kind of pulley system. Where it goes and what it affects, you are not too sure.
Alright, I'm gonna pull it like an idiot.
Okay, you can hear a series of clicks and whirls coming from the wall. Nothing else seems to happen. The lever doesn't
We're gonna
reset
find
though.
another one.
The lever's now stuck on an on position.
That was a switch.
Oh, that was easy. Let's go tell Merlin, mission complete.
Let's open more doors.
Agreed.
Come on. You.
This deserves an
Right.
ale. Look what I found.
Okay, yeah, you managed to unlock that top door.
Another.
The plug.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there. I'm running in.
There's a plug, send in
Okay.
Rosie.
As you run in, you set off a trap, and you are engulfed in actual fire.
What? Oh,
If you can do a dex save, please.
A terrible thief.
This isn't fake fire.
She's tiny.
This is real fire. She's fully engulfed in the flames.
Dex.
It's only designed to burn people's shins, but because she's so small, it's got a whole thing.
She doesn't have height.
So you fail and take 11 points of fire damage.
Oh.
However, the flame turret seems to be guttering out and running out of fuel and goes dormant.
Good
Now
job, Rosie.
let's go in.
Took one for the team.
In the corner of the room near the fire trap, you can see a lever.
Yeah. Really should probably take a short rest or something and like put
Good
some
job,
ointment
bitch.
on. Yeah.
Nice work, bitch.
Oh, I forgot the quote. Shit.
Nice work,
I
bitch.
Britished it.
That was rather good, bitch.
Are you pulling the lever or are you just leaving it be?
I have a feeling that we have to pull these at the same time.
No, the other one's locked in position.
All right, I'm pulling it.
Okay, you pull the lever. You can hear more grinding and whirling sounds, and the lever is also now locked in position.
Okay. All right. I'm like limping out of here.
Right, Rosie, would you like a potion?
Yes, please. I would love that.
As you try and pick that lock, you break a bit of your lockpick off in the lock. You have failed to open it.
What potion did I get?
Oh shit! You broke the hat. Captain Mendeluk.
You've
had a rest, so the hat's back up now.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, because you've had a long rest.
Oh, I thought it was daily, not resty.
It's meant to be daily, but I always do it on a long rest. It just makes
okay.
my life easier.
Okay. Well, I could. Let me take a look at what I got in here.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up yet. Well, I don't think I have a heal. So what was the potion?
It's mended.
Oh, he's on about mending to fix the lock that he just broke.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You're on about a
me...
potion of healing.
Yes. So
I'm thinking about the group. You're thinking of yourself.
I just got barbecued for the group, mister. So
I mean, you can
give
always
me 2 minutes to take
what sort of thief
potion.
doesn't check a room out?
You can always try and kick doors down. You know, you don't have to.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can try it. Do an athletics check.
You're damn right I'm going to do that. 3.
So you put your shoulder into the door. You don't make any leeway, and you bounce off the door, landing hard on your ass, looking like a right tool.
I broke a nail.
Baratheon steps up trying to do the same, and he makes even less impact than you did.
Well, the fucking door,
Good job,
boys.
Boo Boo.
Fucking massive door head clicker. Eric comes in, fucking puts his back out.
Eric pulls a hammy trying to get through it. Head clicker just walks up, puts his boot to the door, and it goes through. He's now got his leg stuck in the door.
I don't know why you're laughing. You're the one who has a kit for this.
Right?
He's now stood there with his leg dangling through the door.
Can we just beat the shit out of the door now? Because my leg's through it.
Yeah, you can attack it or keep trying to smash it in with your feet. Do whatever you want.
Just continue to furiously kick the door.
I mean, it's an inanimate object, so it's quite easy to hit. So Baratheon does walk up and hit it with his quarterstaff, splintering the wood a little bit. Not a great deal. His staff also gets splintered a little bit. Haku starts hacking at the door. Everyone's hacking at the door. After numerous blows, eventually the door gives way.
Finally!
Releasing Head Clicker's leg from its grasp.
From its body.
You can see a little room
open the doors,
which has got some food laid out on little tables.
Where is he?
No!
There's some food here.
Like
Make you feel better.
Get over here.
I would
happy
like to
feet.
investigate.
I'm not a penguin. I'm a gnome.
Whatever.
Traps.
Same thing.
I'm investigating.
Just walked in.
No, I'm investigating.
Beck's like stood at the door, like being all cautious, and then everyone just piles past him.
Get in there, bird.
You're pretty confident there are no traps in the area. However, you do see a familiar sight in the corner. It is
What is it?
a lever.
Fuck's sake. Well, Eric just ran in there, so.
I'll try and get this next door.
Okay. As the lever is flipped, the table comes alive and tries to bite Eric as everyone else has run off.
Wait, the table came alive?
Yeah, it is a mimic. It was acting as a table, but it was not a table. So if everyone can roll for initiative, it's going to have a quick free swipe at Eric.
Don't forget that while I was happening, I unlocked this door.
And I'm sure your team's super proud of you.
We're not.
Wow, what a good job!
She did it again!
Good.
Fucking boy.
So the mimic tried to get the drop on him, but even with advantage, it failed. Doesn't quite manage to bite Eric in the ass.
Must have came from my gear.
Rosie, go break its jaw with your body.
All right,
Rosie,
here I go.
if you can roll
Yes.
a d8, please.
Okay.
Oh, what's happened? I've been deleted off of the turn order.
I have not deleted you.
Did-
Were you ever on the turn order?
I did a 22 initiative.
Oh, he isn't on there, yeah.
I was going to say I haven't deleted you. I haven't got that far yet. I haven't even looked at the initiative.
Oh.
22,
I
you say?
did go on there, but then it.
Okay. So the old D8 needs to consult my chart. I rolled a 5. Mysterious.
No whammies.
Mysterious magic envelops you, healing you for 7 points of damage.
Woo! Take that!
You can thank Mike EU for that.
Thank you, Mike EU.
As you said, what a good job. That's when the magical effect took place and healed you.
Wow, it almost encourages me to do it more.
So that brings us to Ollie at top of the round.
I see the mimic.
Oh yeah, you can.
Do I have a clear view?
It's a slightly obscured, but you can see it.
If I were to try and pew pew it.
It would be a more difficult shot than normal, because it is obscured by Baratheon and Haku, but it's doable.
Okay. Said then, I'm gonna do some vicious mockery.
Oh my.
Be like, did a terrible job. I knew you were a mimic from the moment I saw you. Terrible. Be better.
And it failed somehow. You've cut right to its core, telling it, that it's a shit mimic. It's rethinking its life. And what else happens with the vicious mockery?
It now has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay then. Are you doing anything else, or is that you?
That is. Well, actually, I've got a. I'll give some bardic inspiration to.
Yeah.
I'll give some to Rosie.
Okay.
Like, go on, Rosie. You may be little and a bit shit. Still like you anyway.
You were kind.
All right, let's take care
So
of this.
that brings us to Rosie.
I'm gonna stab it with my sword.
Yep, that's a hit. You will get your sneak attack, as it is technically in combat with Eric and Haku.
Okay, and that's 2d6.
Yes. And then you got your bonus action.
Oh, okay. I was expecting a fun description of what I did.
Sorry, you stabbed a weird table monster.
Perfect.
Okay then, as you bring the offhand round, you manage to slice deep into one of its weird table legs, drawing fresh purple blood. Is that better?
Yes, perfect.
But a mighty 2 damage. You thought you'd done well, but
yeah.
it was more of a pinprick than anything. Which brings us to Headclicker, who's super happy he's unlocked this door.
Oh yeah! I can't really do anything through here. How far?
Let's go open more doors.
I can't really do anything, so I think I will just go and open another door. Yeah, I'm gonna go out this door, and I'm gonna thieves steal it. And fail.
You have failed. You haven't quite broken your pick you learnt from your last time, but yeah, it's not a great attempt. It brings us to
That's-
Baratheon.
I'm going to. Can I slip between? I can fucking step over Rosie, can't I? She's like a midget.
Yeah, she's quite small.
Yeah, so step over Rosie. I'm wearing a
Average
kilt.
gnome
You
height.
got like fucking great view, and then quarterstaff. Dink.
That's a hit. Bring the staff down, you smash it into the weird table creature, and it kind of growls at you, goes, "Rah!"
Yeah, you too, dickhead. And and that's it.
That's
for
it.
me.
Okay, so it's going to try bite Eric, but its first attack's at disadvantage. And it's still managed to roll a 21, which is a hit, for 14 points of damage.
Yeah.
It's then going to whip its pseudopods around, trying to hit Baratheon,
It's what?
which misses.
Testicles.
Yeah,
Is that what it?
I know.
Oh.
big tentacles trying to senpai him.
Oh right. Okay. That's better.
Which brings us to Eric.
Eric will go. Yeah.
The spear doesn't quite hit the giant table. It just kind of glances off it.
I will punch the table.
The fist just hits it with a solid meaty, but it doesn't seem to cause any effect to the weird table creature.
Yeah,
I've heard that noise before.
that's it.
Which brings us to
Sure.
Haku.
Sure you have.
What up, bookcase? One of my passive abilities is being an asshole. So
Passive ability or
passively active. Pick one.
Active.
Yeah. Doesn't have any effect other than making my social calendar quite minimal.
Aw. Now I'm sad.
Yeah. Well, no one cares, Rosie. Oh.
You kind of turn your sword weirdly at the last second, hasting it with the flat of your blade, doing 0 damage.
I honestly thought it was a bookcase, that's why I missed.
No, it's a table.
No, that's why I missed.
You're aiming far too
Back in
high.
the bookcase in the corner.
Yeah. I've never seen a bookcase before. You can tell from my illiteracy. I'm gonna go for the hammer as well.
This time you swing the hammer around and you manage to smash it in its weird little table face, splintering some teeth and causing a gout of blood to spurt out of its face. Which brings us to Ollie. I don't know if you've muted yourself, Ollie, but I can't hear you as if you are talking.
Yeah, so it's
Ah,
just
there we go.
viciously mock it again.
Okay. Not having any of it this time. It kind of mimics some speech at you and goes, "Like I thought I was a fucking bookcase, so I must be good at my job. I'm not fucking having it."
Damn it. Okay. That'll be my. That's it for me.
Okay, that brings us to Rosie.
Alrighty. I'm going to short sword it.
So you plunge the short sword into the top of the table, aiming to roughly where its ass would be.
Tables have asses?
Yeah, and at the top apparently.
This one does.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's a hit.
imagining a table with like a round peach booty. Just
Only just at the
protruding
top
out
of
of
the
it.
leg.
And I'm going to use my offhand.
Okie dokie. That's also a hit. Just hacking at the weird leg again.
So
you do-
much you can reach.
You do have your thiefy thief thing.
Okay.
Old sneakeroo.
Just whittling away on the little leg.
I'm, look, a duck.
Trying to carve something.
Which brings us to head click R.
I am once again trying to open a door. Because that's all I'm good for.
Door, your only natural nemesis. Yep, you don't understand why you struggled before, as you easily pop the lock.
Exactly. Hey, there's a
Looped
book.
up last
Guys,
time.
there's a book over here.
You can see a book in front of you.
Yeah.
This brings us to Barathon.
Fucking dink.
Which hits. Causing 7 points of damage. The creature, the weird table, is looking on its last leg. It's a bit bollocksed. Which brings us to him, who after taking a solid beating from you, is going to senpai no you twice and then try and take a big bite out of you. The bite hits, and one of the tentacles hits.
Fucking buy me dinner first. Jesus.
Causing 15 points of damage.
Minus.
That brings us to Eric.
Excellent. I will hit the thing with a spear.
That's a hit. You ram the spear right in its weird table mouth, going all the way through and out of the back of its weird anus. You've like curved your spear, and it kind of growls and blood goes everywhere, and then falls silent, going bloop.
Good.
I had such a good ass.
There you
Mr.
go.
Bloop again.
You missed the bloop.
Sad face.
Oh, bloop! I definitely said bloop. Maybe I need to sort out my my voice activation on my mic. I definitely said
Yeah.
bloop. Definitely said it.
We believe you.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. So, yep. You pulled the lever, you heard some more whirling and clicking. Headclick has gone and opened up the other rooms, he's found a book, and he didn't even look into the room, he just ran off.
Ooh.
Oh.
As
Oh,
Oz
This
approaches,
is a room
What
for
the
you to
fuck
look
is
at.
that?
you can see a giant skull inlaid in brass on the floor. The eyes
I'm gonna
seem
keep
to
walking past that one.
the eyes seem to follow you as you walk past.
I would like to.
So you can have a look at that one if
room.
you want.
Oh, the macro trap thing worked then. You've spotted a lever next to the giant skull.
I'm gonna check
Another
out this
lever,
room
huh?
with a book. I like books. I don't read.
Oh, there's like Baldur's Gate face on the floor in here.
It sure is.
What?
I'm not going in there.
We're just gonna go in the room.
Did
Yeah,
you
with the
say
skull.
sit on it?
Rosie,
Yeah.
men are talking.
I'm in the room.
All right, you
in
you figure this out. I'm gonna go sit right here, and I'm gonna wait and see how you guys do. I believe in you.
I can say that because it's medieval times.
Can I?
As you're
can I see
inspecting
anything
this
You
room,
say that in non-medieval times.
there is there's no traps. In front of you on the book, it turns out to be like a puzzle. You can see several symbols, and above it, it says self-reflection is needed to see the path. And I've just dragged all the symbols out. There seems to be a row. They seem to just be in the wrong order. The puzzle seems to be that you need to
It's numbers.
put them in the correct order.
Fucking numbers. Can we move them?
You should be able to.
Go boop. Where's the 3? Whoop.
This one.
And 4.
How do you know what numbers they are?
Because they're mirrored. It said self-reflection is needed or something.
Got it?
As you do that, you hear a click, a whir, and a lever appears on the wall next to the super simple puzzle.
You mean super simple? I was very smart. Solved that for myself.
That was
I'm gonna
that
go
was amazing.
pull this
I'm a
lever.
fucking genius.
Okay, as you pull
I'm
the
waiting for
lever,
my
you
Menta
can,
application to arrive.
you can hear more clicking and whirling coming from the south of you. However,
Harvard
nothing
Lodge.
seems to have actually changed.
Cool.
I'm taking a short rest while they
Did
figure
anybody
this out
investigate
without
this
me.
room?
I tried to, but I don't think Mo was interested in what I did.
No, it's because everyone was talking over Deku who'd already rolled investigation in that other room, and I kept trying to, and it didn't go far. So yes, in this room,
The skull.
you can see a giant skull. It does seem to watch as you approach.
I'm gonna. Oh, there's a lever here. I'm gonna pull the lever.
As you touch the lever, spikes shoot out of the lever, piercing your hand for 1 damage.
You now have the AIDS.
The skull looks at you and opens its mouth.
Foolish mortal, you cannot touch the lever. First you must feed me.
I have drink in my mouth!
That's amazing!
That's
Get him
good.
to say something else!
What?
Haku,
What?
I am your father.
Tell it to sing! Tell it to sing!
Luke, I am your father.
Ollie, give it a limerick.
Skull thing. What do you want?
So you gotta feed it. You just give it like Rosie.
No!
It's like,
No!
there you go, but
It opens its mouth wide, waiting.
No!
Oh my
Let's
God,
make the
my
choice,
bag.
boy.
Well, there's
Oh my
food
God,
in that
I need
other room,
pocky.
isn't there?
Please don't eat me.
Oh yeah, there's food in the other room.
Rose,
Push
do you
now.
get the food?
No, I'm sitting here.
Everyone-
You go do it. You go get it.
I'm gonna go. I've got an armful of food.
You get the
What are all
food
these
or else we
symbols?
feed it you.
That was the
You
puzzle
didn't
that they
have it.
solved. I'm guessing Haku was having a nap at
Jesus
that
Christ.
point.
I was drinking some of my flask of blood.
Right,
Yeah.
I've got a load of food from the other room,
Yeah, so you've gathered a lot of food.
and then I just like throw it in, including all the. There you go.
This is pathetic. This is not a worthy offering.
It spits the food back out into your face, doing 1 point of damage.
Oh what?
Okay. Do we need to feed it human flesh or no? No
I'm gonna-
flesh.
I'm gonna give it one of the random potions.
A random. Oh.
Those random potions. I'm just gonna chuck it into
Okay.
its mouth and then
As you,
chuck it. I'm just gonna cheese it out of there.
as you throw the random portion into its mouth, it starts levitating slightly off the floor.
Well, this is different, but it still does not sate my needs.
Can I like? It's just levitating. Can I now like tip it over? Be like, there, and so it's upside down now.
You can do, yeah. As you touch it, red hot pain sears through your arms, and you take 2 points of damage.
Oh, that's a very fucking.
Can I
nice bit.
can I just ask it? Can I be like, hey pal, listen, we don't really know what you want to eat, so do you want to just tell us?
I
Persuade it to.
prefer the blood of anything really. You know, just a bit of blood. Or some lovely gold.
The like dark and scary demeanor. He's like, I love. Yeah, it's like blood, really. It's fucking delicious. You know, fucking, you don't want a sandwich. You could just like use it for dipping.
Eric.
Like blood.
Eric, your hand just got
Feed
stabbed.
it
Why don't you
the
drop a
table.
few bloods? Drop a few
Feed it the table.
some blood on it.
Yeah, I don't think tables bleed.
Your
I
hand
will-
is bleeding.
No.
Isn't
Blood,
it?
purple blood.
I'll
Thanks,
drip the
doctor.
blood in. Dribbling some.
Blood. However, this isn't enough to sate a whelpling, never mind someone as powerful as I.
Okay.
Everyone get in here. It's time to do some saw type bullshit.
I'm gonna go get the table body.
It said made of wood.
It's the mimic.
No.
That's a mimic.
It had-
It's a mimic. It's still got blood, purple and weird. It was just disguised as a table.
I'm gonna drag the table,
Yeah, okay.
and then I'm gonna throw it in his mouth.
Nice.
Ah, delicious. Just what I needed, some lovely blood.
As it does that, its eyes close. It seems to go to sleep, However, the lever automatically clicks itself, and you can hear lots of grinding and whirring going on. It seems to keep going on for a few minutes. It seems to be accumulating down into the south. You can hear
thing.
you can hear a giant rumbling down by the green metal door as it slides open, revealing a Medusa. Who hisses at you? Who hisses at you and begins to attack?
Old acquaintance, Haku?
While the door was coming down, I cast Cure Wounds on myself when the door was moving.
She's an old ex-girlfriend.
An old ex-girlfriend, you say?
Maybe, I don't know. I've dated a lot of snakehead strippers.
But she sounds a bit like a ghost.
Snakehead strippers.
Yeah, don't judge.
Okay, so has everyone rolled for the old initiative?
Mine is still showing the old initiative.
Yeah, same.
Well, I shall clear it all and you'll have to do a new one then.
Okay.
Oh, same one.
For some reason, Head Clicker and Brathian aren't in.
Oh, sorry, I clicked it.
I got a 20.
16.
Computer says no. I'll just add you in manually then.
You want me? I'll roll again.
That's right. You're in now.
Number. Okay.
You'll ruin it if you roll it again. Ruin it. Okay, so at the top of the turn we've got the old Head Clicker.
I'm gonna biggity back up. And then I'm gonna shoot my longbow out.
Okay, so as you are looking at the Medusa, if you can do a Constitution save, please.
Oh shit.
That's not good.
You can feel your limbs start to freeze as you, especially from in your feet, you're struggling to move them. As you do notice that you are slowly but surely turning to stone. However, the longbow does strike her in the face.
1 for 1, eh?
So, yeah, don't look at it. So that brings us to Eric.
Eric will look at the feet, just
Okay.
looking and angling the spear at the foot.
Okay, you'll be at disadvantage because you're not really looking at her.
Does the crit still count?
You're still at disadvantage because you're not fully looking at her eyes. So the crit does not count, but you've hit her. You stab her good for 7 damage. She rears back and hisses, and the snakes on her head also hiss. However, the fist goes a little bit awry. It's a bit tricky. You're used to looking at people's full body to get the full movement of their actions, but just looking at a foot's a bit tricky. Which brings us to a Barathan.
Spell book. Casting Fairy Fire on the 20-foot cube, so it's like around her really. Also going to use.
Okay. Are you looking at her while you're casting it, or?
Well, no, it's just in the general area, like.
Just in the general area.
Because it does a 20-foot cube, doesn't it?
Yep. She failed, so she's now glowing.
Cool. And I'm going to cast me Bear Totemy thing because that's a bonus action.
Okay.
So, casting that in the middle of everybody. Yeah. So that gives everybody health. How much does it give them?
I'm sure it's 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I could be wrong, but I'm sure it's 7. It's 8.
5 plus your druid level.
It's 8.
Nice.
I'm not doing it again. Everyone's got an extra 1 from what it says.
Cool. So that was me.
Okay, that brings us to Haku, who for some reason is upside down.
I'm not upside down. I'm looking away.
Oh, you're averting your gaze. Alright, okay.
I just, I'm a 2D sprite, so it's. I mean, I'm a lizard, so my neck doesn't
work
I
that
can't
way.
explain it. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I can't
35
actually.
should mean that you can, because it gives you advantage. So if they're like looking at the feet, does that mean they just get normal now rather than disadvantage?
It would, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Wait. So I can look
The
it up.
technical term is you're averting your gaze, which means when you attack you're at disadvantage. But because Baratheons cast Fairy Fire, it's now glowing, which means you get advantage. So they cancel each other out, so it's just a flat out roll now for attacks.
Alright, I'm just gonna run in. Oh, wait. Eric's not in the way this time.
Now there's room for you both.
That means I can burn. I can burn someone without killing
Without friendly
him.
fire.
Yeah. You happy with that, Eric?
Yeah,
Cool.
swell.
Roll your 2d6.
Ridiculous.
God, he gets so angry.
The Medusa definitely dodges out of the way, and you only catch it a little bit on the feet, doing 4 points of fire damage.
Shit.
You still have your bonus action.
Running away still an option.
It'll attack you because you've moved right into close combat, but it's always an option.
Alright, I can't. On the bonus action, I can't use my longsword, can I?
You can use your Warhammer as your bonus. Attack with your offhand. Yeah, even though you're not really looking, the fact that she's glowing guides your Warhammer and you manage to smash her in the ribs. Doing 12 points of damage. Which brings us to Rosie.
Okay, well, I'm probably at her navel height, so I feel like as long as I don't look up, I should be okay. And I don't think I have a clear line because the guys are in between us. So I'm gonna come over here, still looking straight ahead. And do I have a line with my bow if I try and hit her in the tummy?
Yeah, you can try and shoot her. I mean, you've walked virtually right up to her, but yeah, you can shoot her.
Well, can I reach her from here? I look kind of far away.
Yeah, you can reach. Not with your
I can reach
sword,
her
but
from here?
you can reach her with
Oh.
your short bow. You need to step a little bit more forward to get the.
The sword, yeah, okay. I'm gonna
The
try with
sword
my
in.
bow.
Okay.
Right in the belly button, please. Oh, shit.
However, you are struggling with your aim, and the arrow goes wide of the mark.
Okay, I'm going to Oh, I don't get my.
Then you can
Bonus
disengage.
action, huh?
You've got your bonus and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage and just go like here.
Okay.
Deal myself for the next attack.
Which brings us to the Medusa. He's going to step just a little bit forward. And after being burnt and smashed in the ribs, she's not best pleased. So she's going to shake her snakes at Haku aggressively.
Don't flirt with me, Temptress.
Which hit with a critical hit. Oh
that's
my.
not good.
Oh my.
Oh my.
See you later, Haku. You are now unconscious.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Ah, that's a shame.
And then, dual wielding her short sword, she's going to try and stick them in Eric Firebeard. The first one is a miss. The second one does strike him for a mighty 3 points of damage.
Oh my god.
How did her hit on me get so many dice? I didn't...
It was a crit, and it was the snakes which do poison damage and bitey damage.
Oof.
She doesn't do a lot of damage with her swords. It's more about the snakes. So
Yeah.
that's
She gets
Medusa's
like
for
that,
you.
she's mad.
That brings us to Ollie.
Okay, I'm gonna. Obviously, I don't want to be looking at her, seeing as I'm like seeing what happening to Heat Clicker. So I want to try and put her to sleep.
Okay.
That's a lot of twos.
She looks a bit drowsy for a second, and then she shakes her head. Her snakes hiss, and it definitely doesn't put her to sleep.
Damn it.
It looks as though the spell was having an effect, but it just didn't have enough of an effect to put it to sleep.
Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna use my healing word. Get Haku back up on his feet.
Okie dokie. His eyes flutter open. He's now back with the land of the living. He's no longer unconscious. Which brings us to Head Clicker. If you can do a Constitution save, please. As you can feel the stone form slowly creeping up your legs. However, you dig deep into your reserve willpower and you just shake it off. And you're fine, you're no longer turning to stone.
I want to shoot her in the fucking knee.
An arrow to the knee!
Super ineffective.
Sadly, it was ineffective. The arrow goes wide of the knee, striking the steps behind her, doing jack all.
Asshole.
Which brings us to Eric.
Excellent. Same thing.
Oh, you're not at disadvantage anymore because a fairy flyer. She's covered in glowy shit, so you just need to roll once.
Take the top one then.
We'll take the first one, so that's a hit.
I must have missed that.
For 5 points of damage.
And then.
And the Drunken Fist, which hits. For
Yeah.
another 5 points of damage. Slowly whittling her down.
No, that's it.
Brings us to Baratheon.
Yeah, step a little bit closer. And then going to use Cure Wounds as my action on the guy who got fucking one tapped. Cool.
He's healed for 5 hit points.
And then I'll use Healing Word as well.
On Haku again, yeah?
Yeah, same again, get him right up.
Okay. You touch him and then shout at him and he's feeling a lot better.
And then I'm going to move back out the way just in case there's any kind of like AoE bullshittery about to kick me in the face.
Okay, that brings us to Haku. He's feeling a bit better than he was a minute ago.
That's just how she says hello.
You're gonna let her straddle you and beat you to a pulp again, like you did with the orc. Have you learnt your lesson?
Oh, Sheila, why do you do this? Why do we always fight? Why did you take this job from this wizard? They're going for the attack again. And do nothing.
That's definitely a swing and a miss.
You can't hurt the ones you love. Fuck's sake.
God.
Yeah, it was really worth me fucking using all those heals on him. Jesus.
You just smash the door frame.
Wow,
brings us
hit
to
the door
Rosie.
frame?
Yep, you smashed the door frame with your warhammer.
Surprised.
I hit something.
Take that door frame.
So, Rosie, you're up. maybe she's not there.
Alrighty.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, let's get up in there because she's fighting with these guys right now, right? So I can.
She sure is.
So I can run in and be. Is it at an advantage or a sneak attack, or is it the same thing?
Well, you can do your sneak attack damage now because she's in combat.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna run up and stab her in the belly button with my short sword.
No, you're not. You're not used to fighting this way. You're struggling a little bit.
Wait,
the glow, the
wait.
fairy fire glow is a bit too strong in your eye.
Uzi, you have you use my what was it?
Oh,
Bardic
the
inspiration.
That
Oh,
ran out a while ago. She's had a short rest in between, so it only lasts 10 minutes. So yeah, that's definitely gone.
Oh, that was when we were fighting the table.
The table.
Yeah.
But I still have my offhand.
You sure do. This time the offhand does hit.
And this, do I get to use my 2d6 for
Yeah, you still
my
do
offhand?
sneak attack damage. Yeah. You can
Yeah,
do sneak attack damage once per round as long as they're engaged or you've got advantage.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's the main hand or the offhand. Another 5 points of damage. She's starting to look a little bit worse for wear. So that brings us to her turn. She's going to snake hair Rosie. Which hit.
It can reach me?
Yeah, if you can
Just
stab
stab
her,
her in the
if you
gut.
can stab her, she can snake you for 21 points of damage.
Oh.
How much?
21, but she has got the extra health.
Yeah.
So the health buffer disappears, and she's down to 8 health.
Ooh.
She's then going to continue on with her assault against Rosie, who stuck it in her. She didn't like it. She's going to bring the short sword in twice. One misses, the second one does manage to catch a glancing blow across her back, but 7 points of damage.
Oh.
Almost finishing her, but not quite. Getting her right to the edge. Which brings us to Ollie.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hex on her. And then I'm gonna try and give her some of the pew 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 pew. An Eldritch
Okey-dokey.
Blast.
You're not having much luck with the Eldritch Blast today. The pew pew just sails wide of the mark.
Damn.
Which brings us to Head Click R.
Oh,
I'm
and
gonna shoot her in the knee.
Did you want to do something else?
I think. Oh no, it was just the Hex. The ability. It doesn't matter. Strength.
Strength. Okay.
Bye.
Yep, so Head Click R.
Shoot her in the knee.
You're in the knee. No,
Please.
you're not.
Yeah.
Head Clicker's not doing anything today. Jesus. This brings us to Eric.
Eric will. Yeah.
That's a hit. 5 stabby damage.
Yes, and then pan.
That's a hit. You punch her right in a tit for 6 damage.
I know where to punch.
That brings us to Barathan.
Wishy.
I'm going to use spells. And then healing spirits. Casting is pretty much on Haku's, like the area of him, so then it creates a 5-foot cube which should cover everybody.
Yeah, but it only heals one person, I believe.
It's everyone in the
Is it everyone?
in the area. Or is it on their turn? One sec. I think it's on their turn.
I don't know.
I'll link it one sec. was going to try and cast it again.
So I'm in your spellbook, I can see it.
Whenever you or a creature you can see.
Yeah, it
moves
heals everyone in the 5-foot radius. So everyone
Okay.
gets 3 healing, and obviously that takes one of its charges.
Yeah, so it uses up 3 charges healing everybody, and at least 1 left over.
The way I read it is that that just uses a charge because it's 5-foot area, so it just takes 1 charge to heal that 5-foot radius. Otherwise, it's a bit poor for a level 2 spell. That's the way I read it. Anyway, otherwise you can only do like 2 healing for a level 2 spell, which is fucking shit. So I'm going to take it as that it's just like a burst of healing AoE per turn, if you want to use it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's it for that turn, isn't it? And then got nothing else to do.
Well, that's just a bonus action for your healing spirit.
Is it? Okay, then in that case, I'm going to turn into a wolf.
Okay, okay. While you sort your wolf out, we'll go to Haku.
Shit, I thought I was dead.
No. Not quite, buddy. Not quite.
Well, like any other snakehead woman, I'm going to keep hacking away. Fucking, today has not been a good day for
Bloody
dice.
hell. Everyone's low rolling today.
rollers.
The low rollers. So yeah, that's definitely a misbuilt longsword. Goddamn snakehead. And she just dodges out of the way of the clumsy warhammer blow.
I'm just gonna run away in the next round.
Obviously, your abilities have reset, so you've still got your action surge and stuff.
That gives me another attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, it allows you to attack again with both your weapons.
Really?
Oh, if you want. Yeah, it gives you another action and another bonus action as action surge.
See, I read that and I was really confused by it because I thought it'd just give me one more bonus action.
No, it gives you a full action and a bonus action.
Do it again! I'm just gonna use it to run away. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so now you've got another longsword and another. The longsword still can't quite hit the Medusa. Maybe the warhammer's going to have more luck. It does. It gets a massive hit right in the lady bits.
Which she has many.
It was super effective.
11 points of lady bit damage. She's looking a bit rough now. She did not like it in the lady bit.
Hey, she always looked rough.
Which brings us to Rosie. She's just
Okay,
clinging
I
on to
need to
life.
back off. I'm just gonna crawl back here out of sight and just.
I'm gonna take a guess here and say you're gonna use your bonus action to disengage.
That's what I guess I'm doing. Yes.
Yeah, if not, she would have stuck it in you.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just backing away. So when I physically, like when I use a movement, that isn't the same as just disengaging.
No, that disengage means you get out of you can move out of the combat area without getting punched.
Okay. Yes, I will disengage. I'm back here. And I'm going to. That will be. Well, yeah, that'll be my turn.
You can shoot her with your bow.
Even after the movement?
Yeah, because you disengage as a bonus action, so you've still got your main action. So once you've
okay.
yeeted up there, you can shoot her with your bow. No worries.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Well,
in theory.
Moving on.
I'm
so
weak.
She's going to snake hair Eric and then double sword Haku. The snake hair misses, however both short swords do strike home for 11 points of damage. And Rosie, if you can roll a d4, please. Killer Bunny has just redeemed some points.
Oh, at least one bunny is nice to me. Okay.
A 2. Let's consult the scrolls, see what a 2 does. Your next attack, ability, or saving throw is at +5.
Okay.
Oh, not bad at all.
So that was for my next attack?
Your
Or
next
save?
attack, ability check, or saving throw, you get
Oh,
+5 too.
okay.
Which brings us to Ollie.
Okay, I'm gonna use just mockery on the Medusa, being like, "Ew, your hair is gross. Do you even condition?" Right where it hurts.
Was save. She just breaks down in tears, going, "I tried my best," as you have viciously mocked her. She takes 3 points of damage, and she's got disadvantage on her next attack. And 5 points of the old Hexaroo.
Yep, and that will be my turn. Actually, I'll give like inspiration to Haku. He needs it. Like, you've not been doing very well, buddy, but I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this.
There you go. On your next attack, well, when you want, in the next 10 minutes, you can add a d6 to an attack roll, or ability check, or a saving throw. Brings us to Head Clicker. See if he can hit his mark. He's not been doing so well today.
Is my Zephyr Strike a bonus action?
What does it say in your spell book? I believe it is most.
Time 1 bonus action.
Yep, there you go. I say most ranger spells are. Some of them are, but most are.
Right, so I want that first, in case I fuck this up.
Okay. The solid hit.
The longbow. Then what does that get for Zephyr?
So you can roll 2d8 because of your Colossus and your Zephyr.
That's sweet.
But then obviously your Zephyr spell does fade, but you do smash her for an additional 10 points of damage.
Take that, bitch.
She's looking a bit rough now. You've managed to smash quite a few of her snakes off her face. She's not
Doing you a
looking very.
favour, love.
She's not looking very happy. Which brings us to Eric.
Spear!
She dodges out of the way of the spear, not having any of it.
Punch!
And the punch goes awry as well, just striking nothing but air.
Ah, damn it! Done.
Which brings us to Barathan.
I do a burst of healing for those 2 dickheads.
Yep.
Damn it!
Good roll!
That was some good burst. You feel a slight tickle in your nether regions.
I can enjoy that. And then I'm gonna come run around to here and bite her fucking kneecaps off. Bite. Do I get the advantage because of the pack thing?
No, because
Pack tactics, the wolf has an advantage on attack rolls against a creature, whereas someone else is.
you can only have advantage once, and that's been cancelled out anyway because of you not looking at her.
Fine.
That's a hit.
Nom 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 nom.
She needs to make a strength saving throw, which she is at disadvantage for, thanks to the old Hexaroo. Which she fails, so Barathan, in wolf form, knocks her on her ass. She's now prone.
Kick her in the dick.
Hey.
Wail on her!
On Haku.
Brings us to Haku.
Oh, just
Hit
where
her
I
in
want
the
you. Oh, now I remember you.
That's a bit creepy.
It's everything creepy about this. I'm just gonna kind of prod her a little bit.
Wait. Ask for consent first. Come on now.
Hey, I don't want to say anything else before we get banned from Twitch. Fuck's sake.
Good going.
Is there any way a D6 would save that? Oh wait, you got advantage because she's prone.
Yeah, but because she's thrashing around, it's still a flat roll.
Didn't someone give me something a minute ago? Ollie, didn't you give me something?
You've got a D6, but that will not help.
Oh.
Even if you rolled a 6, it won't make it into a hit. I mean, that's some messy knowledge for you. You're welcome.
Well, you're making me do math, alright?
This wasn't part of the deal, Blackheart. That's definitely a miss.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just walking away next time. I'm gonna go talk to the skulls. He was more interesting.
That brings us to Rosie.
All right. Is everyone too in front of her for me to try with my bow?
You can try. It's just going to be a bit more of a difficult shot, as there's a lot of bodies in the way now, and she's on the floor.
Can I move over this way and then do a shot, or is
It's
not going
still going to be just as hard, but.
Well, I might as well try. So here's my short bow, and I get a +5, right?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Pop, pop. How much health has this bitch got?
She's looking a bit blooded. Well, close to death. You've got your sneak attack damage because she's in close combat. Everyone else is lying on the floor like an idiot. Oof. Good hit. She's looking very rough now. As she struggles to get back up on her feet. She's gonna whip out the snake head at the strange wolf guy that's just turned up, which is a hit.
At disadvantage. I viciously mocked her hair.
Okay. Right, sneak attack again. Yep. That's even better than the last one, so disadvantage still a hit. Doing 13 points of damage, which causes the wolf form to go poof, and a Baratheon to suddenly take its place, and taking 1 point of damage.
Surprise, bitch!
She looks super surprised, and she's going to try and stick it in Haku, who's just been wailing at her, but not very successful. She's like, "This is how you do it," and sticks 2 swords in him for 10 points of damage, knocking him unconscious again.
Every time.
Which brings us to Ollie.
I'm gonna try and shoot her with my Eldritch Blast.
Okie dokie.
The old gun finger's another go.
I forgot to give me healing pulse.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not being able to look at someone properly is really affecting my
It is.
shoot.
It's affecting everyone. Just imagine fighting a whole pack of these. Ooh, ideas for the fist.
What, you saying we're not good enough?
We're level 3.
Just give us a high-powered river.
We're gonna have to have another nap in this fucking building. We've used up all of the spells. Trying to kill this fucking Medusa thing.
That's
you done.
It's my turn.
Okay, brings us to Heklikar.
Take it out to the knee, bitch.
That's a hit.
1d8 per Colossus.
As you pull back the bow, you're trying not to look at her. You unleash the arrow. It kind of pings off the rail to your left and arcs towards her, taking her right in the throat as she garbles.
Skill shot.
Blah, 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 all the snakes hiss, and she falls on the floor going bloop.
That's how it's done, Haku.
That was an aggressive bloop, seeing as it keeps cutting it off.
All I heard was gargling noise. What's up?
Oh, very nice.
That's how it's done.
Alright.
And there you go. You've slain the Medusa.
Is your healing spirit still active?
Yeah, I can do 2 more pulses of it, I think.
Because
So
Haku could do with some of that.
You could do with some of that love.
Yeah.
As he moved closer.
Some of that healing spirit.
Too late.
there we go. I have to do it before it expires. So it's 10 health for everyone that was around it.
Am I close enough to it?
No, it's
You
only
are
5
not.
foot. It's 5 foot cube. So.
You should have moved closer.
Should have been closer.
Little
Gotta be
bit
quick
Should have
before
moved
it
closer.
expired.
Are we still in this
Have we tried?
dungeon?
Have we tried looting this Medusa?
You sure can.
No, we haven't. And do we know what's good? I can imagine there's some valuable body parts of Medusa.
How-
I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
the
some-
eyeballs and the head, like the snake head thing, shit's got
How are
value on it.
you checking her out? How are you investigating her?
Take a
I'm
fucking
just
head off.
asking to see if she's got any fun items or anything like this. She had some swords and all that shit.
Okay, if you
We're
can
doing it
do a
respectfully.
if you can do a Constitution save, if you're not averting your gaze while trying to rifle through her pocket.
But she's dead,
She is dead, yeah.
and her eyes are shut.
No, they're
No,
not.
I still work.
No.
I never said their eyes are shut. You can feel yourself slowly turning to stone from the feet. As you were looking for
How
items,
does that feel?
you looked into the snakes, and the magic's still alive in her.
Right, but do I still get to see whether there's any items?
Absolutely. Yeah, you found 200 gold, and she had a nice shiny looking red gem in her breast pocket.
She's always had that ability
What
to
would
make
we
you
need
rock
to
hard.
roll to take her head off?
It'll be a survival check to chop her head off, and if you'll be at disadvantage if you're looking away.
Shit. Can we
The
put a bag on her head and then try and chop it off?
You got a bag?
Crocodile
Got
skin.
some aids I could.
Yeah, so you
Fashion it, yeah.
will have some form of bag between you, as you know.
yeah, I've got guidance
Just
on it.
just try some.
Okay.
Just tie some fucking rope around her eyeballs.
What do we need to roll to see whether we know if there's anything valuable on
History.
Medusa?
History check to see if you know of anything that's good for taking.
Ooh, I have good history.
You know that the head intact with the snakes is worth a nice amount of gold. You can get upwards of 500 gold for that.
We need
The rest
head.
of it, the rest of it's pointless.
Right,
Right,
I'll tell
so-
everybody that.
All right, so let's put something around her eyes.
Get a.
Blindfold.
You're gonna stick a bag
Somebody
over
must
her
have
head
a-
then?
Yeah.
I've got some hide I can wrap around her fucking eyeball area.
Yeah, because even though she's going into a bag, we're gonna have to pull her head out of the bag.
I
at
mean,
some
she's
point.
pretty ugly. We're gonna need to bag her head. She might even be a two-bagger.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's safety, folks.
2-bagger.
I'm not correct.
Okay, yeah, so you've managed to get the bag over its head without a bit of a struggle, not looking at it, but you've managed to bag it up.
We've done it before.
Eric, if you can do
God.
another Constitution
Send it
saving
forward,
throw,
tip
please,
and
while
roll.
they're sorting this.
What was it to take a
Survival, to chop its head off.
Who's got good survival?
Got
Got 4.
Four's pretty
Not
good.
me.
Let me check mine. I've got 5.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Big
I can
man.
I can guidance myself, can't I?
Yeah.
So guidance myself. Go over and do a survival roll.
Yes.
Or survival check, sorry.
Yeah, the old survival.
Watching you.
And then plus a d4.
4. You managed to sever the head quite easily, however, a couple of the snakes do take a wee bit of damage, lowering the effective price. But you've managed to get it secure.
Cool. And then we put it into a bag. Like,
Was it-
double bag it. Double bag it again, and then...
Put it in as many bags as possible. Anybody got
Anybody
carry a
got more
bag?
bag? I've got
Tesco?
a Tesco bag.
Bag for life, anybody?
Here, pop.
Eric, can you do us another Constitution save, please?
Can we just chop his feet off?
I mean, you can. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Mr.
Wait.
Firebeard?
Yeah, sorry, I was focusing on broccoli. What's that?
No worries. Constitution save, please.
Where's the broccoli?
Oh.
Yeah, through sheer willpower and you've had enough of this snake shit, you kind of managed to force all the negative energy out of you, and yeah, you're no longer slowly turning to stone.
Excellent.
So that someone said they found a gem.
Yes.
Why to investigate?
Do we think it's magical, or was that meta?
Oh, it's a nice looking gem.
Are you
Haku, are you
pocketing
gonna
it?
stand up?
Nah, I'm good.
If you like, I can identify things.
Rosie has recognised this gem before. She's seen it before.
Can I?
It is a nice little gem that once a day lets you turn a natural 1 into a success on whatever you're doing once per day. She recognises it as a gnomish invention.
Oh, a gnomish gem.
Wait, you a gnome?
Yeah, she's a gnome.
Did you just think I was a short woman?
I thought she was a hobbit.
No, she's a
No!
forest gnome.
Then why are your
What's
feet
with the
so
hairy
hairy?
feet?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Choose, you monsters.
The Jew.
Wow. So anti-Semitic.
Not very nice.
Escalated.
So Rosie does know that the stone has greater affinity with gnomes. However, if you're not a gnome, you can use it. However, there will be it does take some life force out of the user.
Yeah, let the midget use it. Fuck it.
Are we finished with the body yet?
In your prison pocket.
That was some streamer loot gifted you from the B team.
Aww.
Oh, still gonna give you shit dice, boys.
That was from Sam Cale who died the other day.
Aww.
Oh.
I
Haha.
can have the gem.
Yep, you've got the gem. So once per day,
Ah.
you can turn a 1 into an actual hit.
Can we
Only one. Let's just go.
Can we feed the rest of it to the skull head and try and get some information out of it?
You can always try.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
What, are you gonna use the body?
Oh, I thought you meant me. Okay, no, yeah, throw her in.
No.
Why were you missing something?
Yeah,
Get the rest of her.
it wants to be satisfied as well. You're like an hors d'oeuvre. Alright, I'm gonna drag Sheila, the Medusa, to Skullhead.
Feed it.
What's up?
Now, mortal. That's the wrong voice.
Jesus, Freddie Mercury, what's going on?
What do you want now, mortal? Sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
Didn't sound like a frog.
It was
What
a
do you
table.
insinuating, mortal?
I don't know, are you hungry still?
I am always ravenous.
Alright, I got this beheaded corpse if you're interested.
Sure, why not? Stick it in.
Hey, you're so casual, we should hang out sometime.
Yeah.
Do you get bored just staring at the ceiling all day?
Sometimes.
You should get like, some paintings up there, or like a mobile.
Give him one of your paintings.
Oh, I'll come back. I'll paint you a mural up there. What would you like?
I would like a great feast. The blood of fallen enemies. And if you could, make it actually drip blood, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be annoying because you can't eat it? Like, it's going to be out of reach all the time?
No, it'd, literally drip real blood all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like drip feed? I thought we were on the same page.
Well, I just want to make your creation a real thing, okay? I want to know what the client wants so I can provide it. Also, my interest level is dropping significantly. Do you want this dead body or not? It's not the first time I've asked that.
I've already eaten it.
Oh.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh. Guys, I failed to get any information out of him. You're not going to give me any information now, are you?
Well, if you ask him something, he might tell you. You can't just go, he's not giving me anything and walk off.
He's already got his prize. Is it, persuasion?
Yeah, and then just tell me what you're actually questioning him about and what information you want, and we'll see.
What can we expect deeper in this tomb? And then
well,
rolls. Sorry.
There are some more things to be wary of. Say, in the next room, there are some magical gems. If one disposes of them correctly, there shall be no issues. If you make the wrong decision, it will possibly be the end of you.
Deep.
Yeah.
And at that, he closes his eyes and goes to sleep again after having another good meal.
Alright, I'm going to come paint some shit on your wall, but it will probably not be what you asked for. Alright, that guy was no help. He was stoned or something.
Are we
Probably because he ate the Medusa.
are we resting?
Baratheon's obsessed with having a nap today, Jesus.
It's because I'm having to burn through all my fucking spells, keeping everyone alive.
It's because you're the low rollers, These encounters aren't meant to be that hard.
We're doing fuck all damage, and everyone's getting one tapped.
We could just do the next room.
Let's just go in.
No, yeah, go ahead, go on.
Yep.
Rosie.
Yep. No, look at
Front and
my
center.
help.
Front and center. Oh god. You're not Rosie. I know you're short, but you're not Rosie.
Okay, as you
Really want me to go first?
as you get to the edge of the room, you
Really want me
can
to go
see
first?
inside there is a large kind of vortex in the dead center of the room with some weird energy sparking off it, and you can see 6 magical levitating gems surrounding the arcane sigil.
New deckheads at least have a short rest to heal up, since I've got no healing spells left.
How long is a short rest?
A half an hour.
I'm taking a short rest.
And then you can roll as many hit dice as you want to heal. As many as you've got left anyway. And you get an extra 1d6.
Alright, I'm having a short rest.
So I just do my hit dice?
Yeah, so just do one at once. So just go on your character sheet and click hit dice. And then Ollie, if you roll the d6, I'll then add that as well.
So this is I only have 3, and I've used it twice. So maybe I should save. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it for later, just in case. Our luck hasn't been great.
Okay. Is everyone done resting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling quite refreshed after your short little rest. Now head into the magical room with all the gems.
Alright,
Alright.
Grayskull said there was something in here
Some
with
shit,
Jet.
huh?
Fucking Grayskull.
Okay.
He didn't have a name.
Can I investigate the hallway, please?
Should have asked him.
Well, as far as you can...
Homies.
Oh, that was a Baratheon investigation. Were you investigating the hallway as well, or?
Yeah, I was looking for traps and shit on this little entranceway bit.
Yeah, pretty confident there's no traps.
You can use your gem.
I can use my gem.
But it's only once per day. Do you want to use it on that? That's the question.
Yeah.
Big
No.
question.
Hold up.
No,
I'll
that
just
was a dumb
investigate
hallway.
for you.
Ollie
Or I'll
confirms
do it.
the hallway is perfectly clear.
Teamwork.
Let's
makes
go
the dream work.
go into the room.
Oh, can I? Oh, I was gonna say, can I stealth in? But you guys have all. Okay,
God,
great.
what is going on in the middle?
Epilepsy warning.
It's a tie-dye T-shirt.
The Bukake.
So you can see, there's like an inner core to the arcane effect with an outer jagged, nasty-looking thing and some magical floating gems.
How
I'm
big giant
concerned.
head tell you anything important about this room?
The gems have got to be disposed at the same time. No, sorry, in the correct way. If they're not disposed in the correct way, then we're fucked.
He told us that.
So how do we
You sure
dispose?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 5 of us and half a person. So that should be enough to cover each one.
There's
What
6 of us, isn't there?
Fucking yeah,
It's
5 of
possible.
us and
He
half
was
a
joking
person.
about my diminutive stature.
Oh
What you
yeah,
meant 'cause we kept Eric's feet off.
I missed the joke. I'm sorry. It's better now that you've explained it.
That was the joke.
I like
Should-
blue, so
What's
I'm
this
gonna
thing?
stand
Can we
right
look
here.
at this thing in the middle and work out what it is?
You
Can I
can,
just-
you can feel
I don't think you should touch it.
you can feel immense power coming from it. Even not really having a hand in the arcane arts, you can definitely tell it's some kind of arcane energy that's building up.
Do these gems look man-portable?
Yeah, they'll fit in the palm of your hand. They're just floating on top of the pedestals. You don't know if that's inherent to the actual gem or if there's some kind of trick in the pedestal.
I vote we just grab the gems and throw them in the middle at the same time.
Oh God.
That sounds like a terribly, terrible, wonderful idea.
So we will have to roll perfect 6 perfect acrobatics.
Just yeet them all there.
But if
This
you're
thing in
gonna-
the middle, is it like changing colour at all?
It is, yeah. It's like a kaleidoscope effect. In
Is
the very core of it, it does look quite similar to the magic that went off when you were teleported here.
Let's just walk into it.
But that's just the very centre. It does seem to be surrounded by some very angry-looking, jagged stuff.
Rosie,
No. What? Okay. All right.
So it's like a kaleidoscope of colour. Is it like staying in a colour for like a while? It's like green for a bit and then red for a bit and then...
No, it's not. It's fast-acting and super swirly. It's pretty much what you see is what you get.
Okay. All right.
Just a mishmash of blue, pink, and yellow.
Someone throw something at it. Just a rock and see what happens.
shoot an arrow at it.
Yeah, head clicker,
what
shoot
if-
an arrow in it.
What if it tries to kill me?
Well,
Everything here is gonna try and kill us.
Rosie, shoot an arrow. At it.
I'll try and shoot an arrow at it. Fine. Do I need to do anything?
Yeah, you need to do an
Check.
attack roll if you're trying to shoot it with an
Check.
arrow.
Ugh.
fucking missed.
I mean, it's quite large. It's a portal you definitely hit.
What happened? Is the arrow stuck in it? Is it fucked off? What's it gone? Anything exciting happen?
you're in the
We'll find
picture.
out as soon as he rolls a d8.
Oh, fuck.
So out of the portal comes yeeting a little imp that runs over to you, pulls down your pants and inserts 10% of your gold in your anus, and then runs off back into the portal, disappearing.
Why did you do this to me?
Thank you.
Now you have to fire them out like ping pong balls, and we'll all laugh and clap.
It's just
Can
made
I
a
just-
suppository
just
depository.
squat? Can I
Squat
just
'em out.
squat and like squeeze them up? And
Yeah,
put
you
them
sure
back
can.
in my
Save it for a
pocket?
rainy day.
And as the arrow comes into contact with the outer edge of the arcane effect, a large lightning bolt strikes out and just eviscerates and evaporates the arrow. It just burns into nothingness.
Right, so don't touch it.
Well,
Sounds
now we
like
know
a
not to
bad
touch it.
idea.
I vote we eat all the gems in at the same time. It's
Does
getting a
anybody
bit
have a
funky.
better idea?
It's getting
Wait.
more funky.
Aren't these all rainbow colours?
Yes.
Yes,
We should
but
do
do
it
they
in
have
order.
rainbows in
Finish the sentence.
that bad? Wherever they are.
Alright, let's get a picture of a rainbow up.
Red
The scrolls!
and
Shouldn't,
Yellow.
shouldn't,
green, orange, black,
black?
What?
Black and
What kind of
rainbow?
rainbows are you looking at?
polka dot,
Polka dot.
tartan, and
Wow,
polka
these
dot,
rainbows have got
Yeah.
really trippy
It
lately.
starts with
and
duck egg.
stripes, and stars.
Say random words now.
Yeah,
Alright.
So,
exactly.
what's your
Red,
plan
orange.
then, chaps? What's your plan?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Heart.
What's the difference between purple and violet?
Well, there's only one purple here, so this plan is terrible.
So
So
what do you do? Red
there's
first. What do you say? Red, orange, blue, green, purple. Is that what you said?
Well, a rainbow has 7 colours and there's 6 diamonds, so this
what's
plan...
in the middle?
Correct.
What's the thing in the middle? Got colours in the middle.
Every
The
colour.
mishmash of colours.
Yeah.
that is.
Tie-dye.
The colour of epilepsy.
That's
Would
the
stop.
I
one.
think we just
Exactly.
fucking yeet them all in at the same time.
But then 6 little limps will come out and they'll all shove gold up our asses.
That was nothing
Profit.
to do with the gems. That was
No.
the chat roll. Just so you know.
Fuck you, chat. Fuck you.
but they give you 10% of your gold in addition.
Yeah,
You
but
should be
if I came
saying
over and
thank
put
you.
fucking 10% of your wealth up your butthole, like, you'd probably not be too happy about it.
Well, no, I think I'd be in hospital unless it was a check.
Wait. The first room dungeon was yellow, the second room was green, and this room's red. There you go.
What?
Solved
That's
it.
only 3.
What about the
Wait,
rest?
how,
What
how
about the
many
rest?
rooms was there?
I mean, shut up.
I'm gonna investigate the room again. Is there anything on the walls that's like a fucking explanation? Nope. Nothing.
All you can see is that there's a beam of light coming from wherever you can see them. There's 7 in total.
Yes.
You're pretty certain you don't want to be touching the energy yourself.
What are these symbols on the hex in the gun called? I can't remember what it was called.
Shouldn't
what-
you
so
know about shapes and colors?
He knows polygon.
He sees everything in wireframe.
Yeah. Interesting tile pattern.
It appears you're being stumped by a room with some gems.
Do we eat the gems? I can't. What did the...
I think we're thinking into it too much. We should probably do what
Okay.
the Raffin said.
All right.
All
let's
right.
firm.
If no one,
Fuck
Everyone
hold
get,
on, I'm-
everyone get a
1, 2,
gem.
3, then go.
Yeah. No, 3, 2,
1, 2,
1.
3, go.
3,
We
2,
need,
1.
we need
go.
Eric.
Do we go
We
on
need
3 or
Eric.
do we go on go?
Go on, go. So
He'll-
3, 2, 1.
when he gets back, everyone will just do a dex throw. When he gets back, we'll just say you've done it all at the same time. So we'll see whether you can all yeet it into the accurate yeeting gems into portals.
I'm gonna
Where's
guidance myself.
All right, I'm gonna go grab another glass of water while we're waiting.
Okay. We just assume that I guidance myself just before I throw it in.
Okie dokie.
Just make some scrambled eggs.
That's not how you make scrambled eggs.
Just
Fucking
banging
hammer.
hot.
What?
You gotta fucking whip the fork well fast.
He's using a mace. Where do you do dex again?
On your character sheet, just click on the word dexterity on the left-hand side.
God, man, the text is so small.
Make it bigger?
Oh, he's getting his sexy glasses on.
Shut up.
Oh, damn.
Things just
Oh,
get a
you
little
can
bit
do-
hotter in here.
I've never seen these before.
I can't zoom in the character sheet without zooming in the game. So it's weird.
You're still right for having a massive monitor.
You
say
can
mine's
pop out your
fine.
character sheet,
They
Simon.
What?
You can pop it out to a separate window.
Yeah, it seems to be zooming in both though at the same time.
Oh my.
It's like they're connected.
Yeah, you guys can throw your dexterity roll and we'll see what happens when Eric and Rosie
Okay,
get
I'm
back.
back.
Uh-oh.
I need to. I
Oh
have,
no.
Shit!
Oh god.
what am I
It's
It's all
rolling?
went
Dex?
horribly wrong.
It's not meant to be a save, it's the actual dexterity to the left. You've gone too far into the sheet, more on the left, where the big numbers are.
Just because I got an 18.
I mean,
said that.
it's the same anyway, but you know.
Hello, I'm very sorry.
No worries.
I'm I
Oh,
have
do I
carrot
that
juice
one
and
instead
it's
of the
too
save?
sweet, so I had to get stuff like water to water down this carrot juice
Why do you water
What?
everything down?
because it's too
Carrot
sweet.
juice? What?
Jesus, Canada,
I
why are
thought
you
put
even a
maple syrup
country?
on everything? Like,
So if you can do a just a flat out dexterity roll, Eric. Everyone's trying to yeet their gems into the portal.
A dex. Oh, okay. Dex. Dexterity.
Oh,
So
nice.
we have some successes, some failures. Luckily, Ollie's unseen servant gets in the way of head clickers, and the gem smashes him off the head. And all the gems do enter the portal at the same time. From within it arriving, you can see 6 little demons that seem to get bigger and smaller
Oh my god!
as they're in the portal.
Our
And you can hear a lot of voices going, I'm dying, oh no, I'm dying to pee.
T-Pain? What?
And they all and they go and then the outer evil spiky portal disappears as well.
so it worked.
I've killed Ollie.
Oh, it worked. So it worked, and all that happened was we lost Dolly.
We'll have to find a new fiddler.
So I brought him back. It was an accidental bloop. It's fine.
Okay. So it fucking worked.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
We thought about it way too long.
And then
Yeah, that was the right
What's in
way
the middle?
to break all the portals at the same the gems at the same time.
yeah.
Well, we'd be screwed if we had only 5 people.
Yeah,
Good
there's
job
no
you've got
one to
6
turn the
then, innit?
stone or anything. So I guess we all jump in. Fucking.
what?
Really?
You're all yeeting in.
It was like creepy.
Yeah, let's go.
in there.
Or
Someone throw
should we
something at it,
investigate
just
it first,
double-
though?
Nope, you've yeeted in. The portal comes up and drags the rest of you in that haven't yeeted.
we should have rested?
Oh, please take us
You've
back
just
to the bar.
murdered it all.
Zoom out. Zoom back in.
And there you go. You materialise
darkness.
in a little room. It's pretty dark. You can't really see much. You can see some stairs in front of you. Other than that, you can't really see a great deal.
I have my night vision or my dark vision done.
I can see everything though, Mo. Is there supposed to be any blinding on this?
There's meant to be much.
I can see
Okay.
everything.
Oh my.
Oh no.
You shouldn't
It's
be
too
able
late.
to.
I've seen it all.
Well, by everything,
Well,
can you see where I'm pinging?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see it's-
I
can't.
don't see it.
Staircase and 2 gargoyles.
I can't
Yeah.
see a ping, but I can see the whole screen. I know exactly what's there.
They
Oh.
might be grotesques though.
I don't know why you
No.
can, because you really shouldn't.
I can see there's circles.
Oh well.
I can't see that.
One is blue. Others are not blue.
Oh, I just saw the ping.
Why don't you
Does
zoom
that help,
out,
Mo?
zoom out and zoom in again?
It doesn't matter. We'll just crack on.
We were
Okay.
checking a rainbow.
Where's Baratheon gone?
What?
Where have you gone?
Where's your character?
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's under the steel.
Oh,
How
the fuck did
hang
you
on, get back up the stairs.
I was trying to replicate what he done.
Baratheon, get on them bloody stairs again at the top. And you stand on the stairs. Oh no! And you slide all the way down to the bottom.
You've been having
Aw.
fun, haven't you, Mo?
Whee!
Things aren't going well, right? They can just fuck off. I've had enough of them. So it's just a big ramp down into the bottom now. Things aren't going well.
I would like to wee.
So yeah, you can go wee, but they're not actually there. They've annoyed me.
These gargoyles come to life. We've not rested. Everyone's gonna die.
I'm
Beef.
going to investigate what I can see, and I have my dark vision, so I feel like that
Same.
should be useful.
I don't need dark
Just,
vision.
Mo, just to warn you, I need to head off at about 8. So we've got 20 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. We'll probably end it here then, because this bit could take a while.
Oh, okay.
In all fairness, you've just gone down the death slide. You've gone into the bottom. You can see some water
Yeah.
coming out of a grate.
Really.
You can see some grotesque statues around the edge of the pit, and a very, very nice, fancy-looking chest.
That's the
Eric, if you could just take a screenshot of what you can actually see and just WhatsApp me, just so that I can try and work out what's going on for next time.
Yeah, sure, it's everything. Yeah,
You've very starting.
everything, mate.
Right then.
So yeah, that was a good hustle.
Well done, guys. GG's, easy. We're gonna die because you're not rested. It's all your shit.
Hand out the old XP. I don't think you will have leveled up just yet. You'll be
Wait, is that at the end?
Ollie has.
It always says Ollie has, but it's always lies.
I
don't
sent
know
it to you, Mo.
Alright, so I'll have a look at that in a second, see what the dealio is. So to go to the next level you need 2,700. So you're only like just under 400 short. You'll be leveling up after the epic conundrum of Merwin's Vault.
Nice.
Well, the security's a bit shit. We all made it.
Well, you say that. You haven't made it yet.
We all made it here, at least.
Made it to the vault.
You definitely
Wow,
made it
cheers
to
for
the
the
vault.
Cheers for the session, guys.
Yep, no worries. I'm just going to put you guys on mute and I'm going to end the stream. And yeah, thanks a lot, and we'll catch you guys later.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
So, that was a fun little stream. Some stuff happened. Some more stuff happened. We had fun with my voice changer. I hope people enjoyed that. Since General Chaos raided us earlier, we shall raid him back and see what he's up to. I believe he'll still be on Last of Us 2. So I'll just see if this works, because I'm usually really bad at the old raids. Doesn't usually work. Give that a go. Hopefully that should be doing things. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Fucking hell. Try that again. No, it has worked. It just doesn't show it. Thanks a lot, and we'll catch you next time. I just don't have a button to click on the raid thing. I can't auto raid. Well, this is embarrassing, isn't it? There's usually a button that says raid now, but I don't have a raid now button. It's appeared now. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you on Monday. Ta-ta!